Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everyone to the GoodGym virtual games. Yes, I'm very, very excited. So this has been a very big whirlwind 2 months from a concept of blowing a tin can on a table. So we've got loads and loads of clips. Thank you ever so much, everyone who has entered and sent in their clips. You've got an absolute cracking evening lined up. Okay, so we'll get cracking in a minute. But first of all, let's talk about rules. So we've got loads of events. We've got 8 different commentators. It's going to be split up into about half an hour each. We've got them from all over the GoodGym community. It's really, really exciting. But what we're playing for in these competitions, when you've been chucking socks in the bin or when you've been putting shoes on, we have a competition up for grabs. So what is up for grabs is we have 2 competitions here. So we have, first of all, we have 1 competition, the Kerry Barnard Cup. Okay, this is named after one of the commentators you will see later. This is a competition which had more entries. So I chose this because they had more people who entered. And the other competition is the Hunter Sidhu Shield. So this is where maybe people didn't have quite as many entries. Oh, that would be what the scores were after 2 rounds. We don't want to see that just yet. Okay, so we've got all these different rounds. But okay, and that is what we're going to be showing. So, right, so what's going to happen is the format is we've got 2 sets of commentators for half an hour, going to talk about different things. But yeah, good luck. I hope you really enjoy it. It's been so great having everyone's clips come in. It's been wonderful. I really hope there's a big GoodGym community. We've got loads of different areas, I think, represented. But yeah, anyway, further ado, I'm going to introduce our first 2 commentators for the evening. So first up, we have T. She is from Richmond. She is a finest commentating voice in Richmond. Her commentatory hero is Steve Cram. So you're in very safe hands. So welcome, T. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, everyone. Super excited about this.
It's going to be nuts. It's going to be nuts. Right, and coming up, we have born in Wrexham, raised in GoodGym Lambeth. We have Steve, he said his commentary here is Mike Wire. Now, I liken that too, that he's a sharpshooter and he's a Ballon d'Or winner. So welcome, Steve. Hi, Steve.
Hello, how are you doing?
Right, very good. Right, okay, I'm going to leave you to it. So I'm going to be tapping away the points, putting all the videos up and whatnot and looking at people's comments. But yeah, best of luck. Any questions?
Perfect. All right. Well, thank you, Tom. Thank you. We are obviously kicking you guys off tonight. So we've got like really, really good lineup. Myself and Steve will be taking you through the standing long jump for men. We'll be playing some area videos. We'll also have one of the relay races, and we've got the tinny blowing competition as well. And we'll have some live events going on as well. So lots of like fun evening, lots of videos, live finals, interviews, just lots of chat from basically me and Steve at the moment, isn't it?
Absolutely. So it's going to be a jam-packed half an hour. And before we forget, in case it ends abruptly when we finish, can I just say a massive thank you to Tom Benson for organising all of this. There's been a massive amount of hard work. 95% of it probably has been done by Tom. So he's put loads of effort into this. It's going to be an amazing, fun-filled night. You've got Tom to thank for it. And let's get into it. So thank you guys all for tuning in as well. So this would probably be a very lonely half an hour or so for T and I, if there weren't loads of people watching that I can see too.
I know, I'm loving the comments.
I know, it's great. It's great that they pop up. There have been over 100 people who have entered competitions, representing about 28, we reckon, different GoodGym areas. So we've got a massive representation from across the country, which is fantastic to see. So a massive welcome to all of you. We've been told by Tom that I need to name drop all of the areas. So here we go in alphabetical order very quickly. So we've got people on from Bath, Brent, Bristol, Bromley, Camden. We've got overseas representation from GoodGym Cardiff. We have got Coventry, Colchester, Greenwich, Hackney, Hammersmith and Fulham, Haringey, Islington, Lambeth, Lewisham, Liverpool, Oxford, Poole, Portsmouth, Redbridge, Richmond, Southwark, Tower Hamlets, Trafford, Wandsworth, Warwick and Leamington Spa, and Windsor and Maidenhead. So I've no doubt missed some of you off there. So if you are watching from another area, please drop us a note in the comments, and maybe like a pair of shit radio DJs will give you a shout out or something as we go through. So as Tom said, 2 big trophies to play for. There's lots to look forward to. T, what are you looking forward to the most?
So I think I'm really looking forward to the live finals, because I feel like that's when people are going to get they're just going to get their game faces on. They're going to be like, the pressure is on as well. Love a bit of competition. So I really want to see how those like come out. And I'm actually really looking forward to seeing all the relays as well, actually, and how people like pass the baton. What are you looking forward to?
I think that's going to be good fun. I think the whole event's going to be great. I mean, the concept of the virtual games is really good, especially for a running club. There's a definite absence of running events, which I'm looking forward to. So, you know, there's lots of people who, you know, might be giving it the big one on the running track. They're posting their 15-minute 5Ks on Strava, their 2-hour 15 marathons. But can they cut it? Can they cut it when they're throwing some socks into a bin? We're about to see tonight.
I know, these are like serious games, serious competition going on, isn't there?
There is indeed. Right, that's probably enough waffle at the start from us. So let's get on with it. So last year's GoodGym Games, for those of you who joined live in Hampstead for what was an amazing day, saw the debut of the GoodGym Marching Band. With a special live performance. They played the newly created at the time GoodGym Anthem to kick off the games, which was an absolutely spine-tingling, amazing moment walking down the track. Mark Gilead has only gone and got the band back together again for a special virtual performance. So ladies and gentlemen, to formally kick off the GoodGym Virtual Games 2020, please be upstanding for the GoodGym National Anthem.
Yay!
Wow.
Oh, and that's like our game's officially open. I love the anthem. That's really good. Like, really well done, guys, everyone, for pulling that together, because it's a weird time to have a virtual band, but it was really good. So thank you to the band. Thanks for coming all together. And I guess we're sort of ready to just jump straight into it, no pun intended, because it is time for the men's standing long jump. So basically what this event is all about is just really how far you can leap across your living room or any sort of other spaces, because I think some people have maybe ventured outside. But the rules are, so you stand both feet parallel on the floor at the start of your measuring tape, and then just swing a jump, see how far you can go, and then mark your distance from the back of your heel, and then report your distance. So really looking forward to this one. And hopefully we'll get the video up now to play, and we'll go for our first event.
What are we looking for here, T? What's your what are we looking for in a GoodGym long jump male champion?
Yeah, I'm looking for that like forward motion, you know, that time when like, you know, you're just like ready, you're like, you know, pump and then jump. That's what I'm looking for. Put a really good landing. Like, those parallel feet are so important, because if you've got one back foot that's a little bit, you know, lagging, then that's going to put your measurement right down.
Point. I think long legs, definite advantage here. Also positive outlook. You know, as they say, long jump is one in the head, not in the legs. That famous saying. Maybe also some practical considerations. You know, I think access to a sand pit probably quite good for this one.
Very beneficial.
Maybe those GoodGym areas that are a bit more coastal have had a lifetime of practice here, could be using those beaches, and they've set them up for this very moment to shine tonight, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, without further ado, let's go into the first event. Okay, so let's see who we've got coming up. Our competitors are on the screen. So we've got 11 competitors in total. So we've got Darren from Bristol, Ian from Southwark, Jack from Tower Hamlets, James, JP from Richmond, Mark from Lambeth, Matt from Bristol, Nathan from Cardiff, Peter from Redbridge, Phil from Lambeth, Trevor from Oxford.
Off with Darren. Darren's got his long jump PPE on here. He's well prepared. Bit of a stumble forward, but that's a decent first effort there from Darren. I'm not sure it'll be trouble in the medals, but good effort.
Right, Ian, let's see what Ian's got. He's got good legs, length legs. He's got the height. Great landing there. I thought that was a really good one. Let's watch that back. Great landing. Good effort there.
Well, hold the phone. Here we go. This man has got an actual sand pit. Surely a massive advantage for Jack here. And that is a pretty big jump there, I think. His butler, who is measuring it there for him as well, has done well.
JP now from Richmond. Looks like he's on Richmond Green. Oh, the leap is good. A little bit of hand adjustment there. Great.
Oh, here's Mark Gilliard. He can organise an orchestra, but can he organise his legs? Oof. Yes, he can. That looked big. 209. Looked longer than that, but good effort.
Matt from Bristol. Right, great flag. Loving that. Oh, it was like a two-footed jump. Oh, that was what I was talking about, that little leg lag. But that is still a decent
stumble. Right, here's Nathan. He's got his hat on. He means business. Good gym carpet as well. That was a big jump. I think that was an audible yes as well there from Nathan. Very confident.
Right, Peter from Redbridge, loving the car park. Oh, bit of a different technique there. Oh, bit of adjustment there with his hands, but that's fine. That's still fine. We measure from the back of the heels. Lovely jump. That is a good leap.
Now, here's a hot favourite, the multi-talented athletics machine, Phil Woodall from Lambeth. He's on a half grass, half sand structure from the look of things. That looked big jump, 230. That is impressive from Phil.
Big jump. Pratesh, hello there with the flag. Oh, might get a bit of wind resistance there. Nice effort. Nice effort. I do fear that wind resistance from the cape is going to stop him.
And here's Trevor. Looks like an interesting approach not to film the actual jump. Lovely gazebo.
I think he's jumped there.
Oh, I mean, it wasn't on camera, so we could have lied about that distance. But I think if you're honest there, it'd be the 134.
Oh, and the winner is, so we've got actually in third place, we've got Peter. And then we've got in second place, we've got Phil with 230. And then a massive 264 for Jack from Tower Hamlets. Congratulations, Jack. You are the winner.
Massive jump. Told you, sandpit makes all the difference.
Yeah, you were right. Oh, that is the key. That is the key. Sand. I mean, it's basically what they do in the real Olympics. So why anyone else would have not used sand is beyond me.
Sorry, guys. I just got to interrupt you. We have a live feed from someone from GoodGym having just their reaction to that. Sorry, they just came on. I just need.
I love that. Loving the interaction, loving all your comments as well. We are reading them. So it is really amazing. Get involved. I hope you're really enjoying it. But yes, we have our first winner. So congratulations to Jack. Well done, mate. Great jump. Great jump.
That was a great effort. And what an event to start off with. Absolutely cracking stuff there. So we're now going to move on to play our first area video. So this is a really exciting initiative that Tom has arranged to get more areas to, I suppose, shine a light on the things that you've been up to in your area while we've all been locked down. Lots of areas have used these in different ways. All the videos are fantastic. There's a definite mixed bag in terms of effort and maybe videography skills, I would say. But there's some absolute crackers in here. So we're going to play the first of these area videos now. You'll see lots of these throughout the event as we go through. But coming up first, it is the video from GoodGym Brent.
represent MenCap, a charity for people with learning disabilities. We often come here to help clean the building and to deliver leaflets advertising the charity events that they run to raise money.
Their house farm. Hello, Patrick. Hello.
So this is Queen's Park, where GoodGym Brent runs and does their time trials on a fairly regular basis.
This is the old police station where we've helped do some gardening and create a space for artists to work.
This is Harleston Town Gardens, where we've helped with the gardening and clearing out to make a nice friendly space for the local residents.
Oh, lovely.
GoodGym Brent, don't you just want to move to Brent immediately, T?
Those Harleston Town Gardens looked so nice. It's also nice to see where you guys do your running time trials. That's good. I'm missing the running time trials with GoodGym Richmond, so actually it's nice to see everyone's areas. But yeah, thanks for that, Brent.
That was really good. My favourite bit of that video is where the lady said, "Hello, Patrick," but there wasn't actually anyone there. She was just looking at a bed of flowers. I think my next flower bed, I'm going to call it Patrick. What a name.
Patrick for a flower bed, yeah.
Can't beat it. Right, so
what have we got next?
Next up, we have got, very exciting, the first team event of the evening. So GoodGym's all about teamwork, and the GoodGym Games wouldn't be complete without a GoodGym relay. So this is going to be the first of 2 relay heats. In this heat, coming up first, we have got GoodGym Southwark, Redbridge, Camden and Portsmouth. So Portsmouth, they're representing for the out of Londoners against the 3 London teams. I think when the video plays in a few seconds, it's going to run through the instruction video first and then the event afterwards. So maybe before the instruction video, T, what are we looking for in a victor here?
I think for these, because it's a slightly different type of relay, I really want to see people's techniques, because I think you have to get your techniques right with the squats, with the jumping jacks, with the burpees. I'm actually quite looking forward to seeing the burpees as the end kind of like finisher and seeing how like tired people are at the end of it. But yeah, no, I also want to see how people have put their videos together, because obviously everyone's doing a different leg, so it'll be interesting to see that. What about you?
Yeah, same. You can definitely shave off a few seconds with some taking some liberties on the video editing on this one. I think the batons will be interesting. You can get another advantage there with your choice of baton. You don't want to be using a slippy baton for this one.
Yeah, because actually the baton is so important in a relay, isn't it? You could lose some serious time without passing that baton that well. I also want to just see if anyone's got a little bit creative with their baton. So yeah, looking forward to this.
Well, we're about to find out. Should we play the instruction video and then we'll just go straight into the...
Yeah, let's do it.
So leg 1 is the squats. And we've got lunges, 40 jumping jacks, 20 sit-ups and 12 burpees.
Right, here we go then. Right, we are going to start soon. Let's see, and we're off. Let's see, this is what I was talking about with the squat technique. That is a very, very good depth on that squat. I think, yeah, that is good going. I mean, I almost feel like Camden's on fast forward, to be honest. But it's
top left.
Ooh,
we are onto the lunges in the top left. They are flying already. So there are 26 of these. So I knew it'd probably be 20, 30 seconds to kill. So I did a bit of research into the lunge. It was actually invented by a guy called Brian Lunge from Bromley. So he kept dropping the TV remote, but he had a bad back. So to pick it up, he actually did a lunge and then realised it gave him a nice little stretch. So that's where the lunge came from. Brian Lunge, you heard it here first.
Baton has been passed. The jumping jacks are on. Now, this is where, like, you've got to get the clap right as well. But I wonder even why they're called jumping jacks. Oh, right, everyone's on jumping jacks now. Oh, I think we've just gone onto the
off onto the sit-up. So there really is nothing in this. I think it's Camden and Southwark over on the left. Absolutely flying. Those some solid sit-ups. Portsmouth are joining too as well. There's a child in the shot. Don't think the child is necessarily getting how sit-ups work, but they're doing really well. And Redbridge absolutely flying there in the bottom right-hand corner. I think there's not going to be much in this as we head into the burpees.
Oh, and we are on to burpees already. Look at that. Oh my God, they are like almost neck and neck at the moment, really, isn't it? Oh, Redbridge have caught up as well. Everyone's now on to our burpees, the finisher. You've only got to do, what, 12 of these? So let's see who's won. And there we have it.
Unbelievable scenes at the end. And GoodGym Southwark have pipped it by 1 second over Redbridge. I think Redbridge were maybe in 4th place heading into that final leg. So that was
really neck and neck, wasn't it?
Amazing last surge there, but not quite. And I think we had Portsmouth in 3rd and Camden in 4th. So I think, I'm sure Tom will correct me if I'm wrong, but the top 2 there advanced to the final later tonight.
Well, well done to those teams. That was a really great effort. Loved watching that. Yeah, can't wait for the second heat, actually. But before we go into any other event, I think it's time to have another look at another area. So we are going to have a little look at Colchester and see how they introduce themselves. Hopefully that clip will be coming up shortly, and we can go over to Colchester.
Wow.
Stacey. Oh, how lovely. God, they were superheroes, weren't they?
That was like top quality Hollywood-esque production values there from Colchester. Top effort, guys.
Yeah, that was a very good effort. I love that. I felt like I was watching a movie. It was like superheroes. Brilliant.
It was excellent. Right, next up, we are going to the pre-recorded heats of one of the big ones that I'm sure everyone has been looking forward to. It is the tinny blowing event. So what on earth is the tinny blowing event, T?
I mean, I absolutely love this event. It is so ridiculous that it's brilliant. I think it's actually probably a bit of a world first for any sort of like competitive event. But basically, it's all about how far you can blow 2 330 milliliter cans of beer or whatever you want stacked on top of each other. So it kind of sounds pretty straightforward, but actually you've got to really watch it because it is much harder than it looks, and you don't want to blow too hard to knock over that top can. It's basically, like, how I can describe it is basically the long jump for your lungs. So you've got basically 3 attempts to puff those cans as far as you can. If the tinnies fall over, the attempt is void. And then we measure from kind of the back of the tinny, so similar to the back of the heel. So yeah, the long jump for your lungs. Everyone's
waiting for you to say long jump. So just say
the long jump. Oh, I should have. I mean, I leave those kind of jokes to you, though, mate. Don't I?
Left that on the table there. Come on.
Like what are we looking for here? Like what we are.
I think this is quite an interesting one. So looking at the competitors in this from the extensive research that we've done before, 4 of the people who are in the final here are actually in the GoodGym band. So I think it'd be interesting to see the correlation between, you know, the old blowy instrument and the blowing of tins, whether it's going to be a help or a hindrance. I think will be one of the interesting subplots of this event.
Yeah, I think that will be an absolute advantage, surely. You know, if you can, you know, if you've got the lung power to play the clarinet, you can blow those tins.
There we go. Well, should we get into it? Cool. I should say here as well that these videos, the top 2 people who get the longest distance from one of their 3 goes are going to join us in the live final in a few minutes' time. So we're looking for the top 2 here to move on.
Well, let's play. Let's have a look at the competitors for the Tinny Blowing Championship. So we've got Nikki from Lambeth, Beth from Camden, George from Lambeth, Greer from Southwark, Tim from Lambeth, John from Camden, and Rebecca from Lambeth as well.
And here we go. Nikki's up first. She's gone for the combo of Heineken 0% and Pilsner Urquell. That's a good start there. How far is it though? 31 centimetres. Good start from Nikki. And next up is Beth. I think she's gone for the double Diet Coke there. Oh, hasn't given her enough energy there. Only 7 centimetres. George Clark's an interesting combo. The San Pellegrino and I think the Brewdog. Good old Turbo Shandy there for 44 centimetres. And I think that's 2 cans of Magic Rock beer. 20 centimetres, not bad. Oh, here we go. There's Tim sitting down first. That's been left in the edit, so this must be a big one. It's 4 centimetres. Some lungs on that guy. John, that was another cracking effort, but that is a foul. Rebecca Ellis here. Oh. Are they... You're meant to have empty cans, I think, rather than full cans of beer. That might have been a mistake from Rebecca. But they've all got 2 more goes each. But after the first go there, Tim Wheatley with a commanding lead.
Right, Nikki's second round now. Oh, that is a good effort there. 39 centimetres. So let's see if Beth can get any further. Oh, she's just short of that, but actually further than her first attempt. That's great. Oh no! Ow! It's a lot harder than it looks. That's tough. That's tough to see actually with all the prep work. I like the angle of this actually. Great camera work. Oh, that is better than the first attempt. 61. I like the seated approach actually. This is going far actually. What a blow! That is a good one. Right, let's see if he can actually round 2 cannot make a foul. Come on, John. Oh, that is great. That is a good effort there. Good, solid 78 there. Let's see. Oh, that's so much further than the first attempt. Great, well done. Glad she's probably emptied the cans there.
Some serious blowing. I think Tim's still in the lead as we head into the final round. What suspense. Who is going to take it away? Nikki with a final go. That was a good effort. I think it's probably a bit short. PB though for Nikki though, still there. That was good. I think Beth, that might have been a PB as well on the last attempt. 34. Here we go. George. After a promising start, he bottled it on his last 2 goes. That Turbo Shandy's gone right to his head. The aerial shot there again. Another solid effort. 45 centimetres, not quite good enough, but a very strong and worthy victory pose. And Tim Whitley yet again. This guy must have some kind of industrial fan just off camera there on the left. He has got some insight in that Whitley. Can John do it here? Surely not. 60 centimetres on the final go. That might be good enough for the final. Promising second go. Rebecca has fouled on the final go. What does that mean for the 2 finalists then?
So for our 2 finalists, we have got John from Camden and then Tim from Lambeth. So really, really well done, guys. Great blowing. Can't commend you enough for that. And we shall see them a little bit later on. Actually, they are going to be doing a live tinny blowing final with me and Steve in just a few seconds, really, actually, isn't it?
It is indeed, but we have got before that, just to whet your appetite and make sure, give everyone a minute just to, you know, come down after the excitement of that tinny blowing heat. We've got another area video, and this time it is from GoodGym Cardiff. So a big prynhawn da to my fellow Welshies as we play GoodGym Cardiff's area video. Oh, or not.
Or not?
Sorry, just a quick one. I'm just gonna put it up there.
Oh, well, we'll wait for you, Tom. Don't worry. We will eagerly await to see Cardiff.
Oh, here we go. The loading circle of doom.
Another spacey. Love that they're pinpointing where they are on the map. Great. Oh, I really hope we can get through those gates. Yes, we can.
I'm sure there's meant to be some audio in this, I think.
Yeah, I think there is. Oh, probably got a little bit.
When you don't click include audio, that's when that happens. Sorry about that.
All right, well, let's try Cardiff again then, shall we?
This is what happens with live TV, guys. You know, we're all human.
Yeah, let's start again. Let's get the sound up. Here we go.
There we go. Tom's YouTube history there on the right as well. Lovely.
Wales, Cardiff. We may be a small capital city, but we are bustling with energy and spirit. We are the city of Roald Dahl and Erin Bevan, Tom Jones, Cardiff Bay, Welsh Cakes, Billy the Seal, Gareth Bale's right foot, Gareth Bale's left foot for that matter, the famous Red Dragon that we're proud to show off, and of course Cardiff GoodGym in the Vale. And even during the lockdown, we've shown our usual community spirit and have come even closer together as a group. We've been keeping fit and keeping active, doing missions across the city, helping vulnerable people who need our help the most at the moment. Weekly running challenges, including making our very own Strava artwork, Miles for Mind, with some of us taking this a bit too far, and of course supporting each other. And while we do miss the pub after our group runs, we've been keeping up to date virtually. We've been busy holding weekly quizzes, game sessions, with some people slightly better at artistic games than others. Movie nights, 12 so far, involving GoodGym members from across the country. And of course, celebrated GoodGym Cardiff and the Vale's 3rd anniversary. This video is about celebrating what we've done in this tough period. We are the do-gooders, the smilers, the solo runners, the dedicated volunteers, the medicine deliverers, the food shoppers, the Ben and Ears. We are one community, lockdown or not. We are GoodGym Cardiff and the Vale.
Oh, that was so good. How uplifting was that? I loved seeing all of them on the Zooms and keeping in touch, because I mean that's all we can do now, isn't it? That was really sweet. I think I might, take a trip down to Cardiff, have a little run with those guys when we're allowed to.
Right, I was going to say you're not allowed. Got to stay within your 5 miles in Wales.
I mean, when we're allowed to, I'm straight down to Cardiff. I love you guys. That was just awesome. Yeah. Great vibe. Good to see that you're all kind of sticking together as well online and virtually seeing each other. So that's so that's really, really nice. So I think we're gonna try and do the first sort of live final. So bear with us. But I think we've got Tim ready ready and waiting to. There he is. Hi Tim, how are you doing?
Good. How are you?
We're good. We're good.
Do you want me to just go for it?
No. Steve will ask you some questions first.
Oh, really?
Okay. Yeah, we need to butter you up first, Tim. So
Sure.
we've pre-prepared some questions. So number one, you're up against John Shirley. This is the big head-to-head that everyone's been waiting for. Any fight and talk?
I've just been polishing this table for 24 hours. It's so smooth. He's got no chance.
Polishing your table for 24 hours sounds like a very painful last 24 hours that you've had. And what's how does one prepare for a tinny blowing final? What have you
Pledge multi-purpose spray.
Solid. That is good.
And that has really helped.
You've actually polished your table, haven't you? This is serious. You're taking this very, very seriously. I did actually really like your stance, because actually a lot of people were standing, whereas you took the seated approach, which I found really interesting. What was the kind of thinking behind that?
To get closer to the table, I guess.
Good. Yes.
Closer as we can. Yeah.
Nice. Well, should we go and see your attempt, Phil?
Is this it now? Okay.
Yeah, this is it now, mate. Pressure on. We're going to be ready whenever you are. This is all on your blow.
Here we go. A lot of pressure on this bow. Whoa! He's overshot it. No!
I just didn't like the table when he's on the table.
I think you polished it way too much.
He's playing it too hard. There's a life lesson there. You can over polish your table.
Yeah, that is, that's overtraining. They'd say that. They'd say that was overtraining. That's a real training.
Some would say he's blown it.
He's terrible, isn't he? Absolutely terrible. Yes, you really did. You blew it. Sorry, mate.
Breaking news though, in the private chat, we're being told that Tim is being allowed another go.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's only. I mean, you know what?
Okay.
We're all about being good people here at Good Gym, so we're gonna give you another go. You know, just let's do it. I mean, how is the polish going to fare this time
I'm not
around?
sure. Have you got any gravel you can put on before this one?
That's a good idea.
Yeah, just like sand it down a little, rough it up.
Okay, here we go. That was a safe
There
one.
we go.
That looks like
Perfect. What's that?
83 centimeters.
83. Great effort. I've written that down. Well done. 83 is really good. How are you feeling about your attempt?
It's good. I think it was way better before, but my table's too short, so I'm happy with 83.
That was really good.
You know what? You should get one of those like extension tables, you know, when you can just pull it out. Do you know what? This is, first time that we're doing this. This is the first ever event, so you'll always have next year that you can blow again.
Thank you.
Top blowing, Tim.
Right, so I think we're going to try and get John on now. Actually, I think
So breaking news from GoodGym Virtual Games HQ. Unfortunately, John Shirley is MIA. So due to Tim's big blow, I've got a live cam. John Shirley's not around, but I do have a live cam from Lee. Lee's got a response.
Brilliant.
Congratulations, and also as you are the official tinny blowing champion. This message from the virtual game. Well done, congratulations.
Congratulations. That was worth it, wasn't it? Well done, mate. No, really good effort, and you didn't even have to compete against anyone. Yeah. So congratulations.
That must make you feel so good, Tim. Such an achievement. Such strong competition in this final. But you beat it off. You blew harder than anyone. And you should be really proud of that.
Thanks, guys.
Good blowing. Good blowing, Tim. Well, Tim, it was lovely to see you. I think we're going to say goodbye now. So thank you for that. Enjoy the rest of the games.
Thank you.
And I guess that's all from me and Steve. But before we go, I just want to introduce the fact that we do have the veg carving and bake-off competition that is now up on the GoodGym website. Is that right, Tom? Is that still going ahead?
That is it's on there. So if you go on the page and go on the sidebar and select vote now. Now there was a problem with the voting that has been resolved. So if you couldn't vote before, you can now. So yeah, get your votes in. You can do unlimited by the sounds of it. Well, one vote per person.
Perfect. All right. Well, yeah, everyone go to the Good Gym game. There's a little taskbar at the side. Drop it down. It says vote now. So go click on that. Have a little look at the entries. All the pictures are up there. They make your mouth water, both the vegetables and the cakes, I'm sure. And vote. I think voting closes at 8:30. Is that right, Tom?
That is very right. On the dot. 8:01.
Perfect.
You ain't getting in.
All right. Well, I think from us that we'll hand back over to Tom and move on to like the next commentators. But it's been really good. Thanks, guys. It's awesome to see you.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you both very much. It's been great. It's been emotional. But yeah, the round of applause, and for you guys.
Yes.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. Cracking stuff. Okay, that is round 1 done. Fantastic. We've had tenny blowing, we had long jumps, we then introduced another vegging, we've had relay racing, we've had area videos. Right now, next up, I won't do the points, but I will leave that to the halfway mark. But we have got 2 commentators ready for us. So first of all, we have a man from Liverpool. Char, the Liverpool trainer, recommends him highly. He has great wit and great finesse. So I'm introducing onto the stream Tim, everyone. Hello, Tim. How are you doing?
I didn't recognise myself from that introduction then. Good. Just recovering from the excitement of that tinny blowing championship. Fellow Tim taking the medal away.
Yeah, I don't think even if John joined us, I don't think he would have. I don't think he would have got there. But your partner, Tim. Also, sorry, your partner. I've to introduce you is the man from Wales. He's got a loud voice. He's very enthusiastic. It's fantastic. He also is a newsreader on a national radio station. So we're in safe hands. It is Pete. Okay. Hey. Okay. Right. I'm going to leave you, gents, to it. Good luck.
Hello, everyone.
How's it going?
Very well, Tim. I'm very excited to be commentating. I don't know about you. I remember Tom giving me the email, and I was overjoyed the fact that me and yourself were going to present. And what have we got lined up for today?
I think we've got the sock throwing championship. We've got the qualifiers, and then the big final. I think there's a fellow Scouser involved in that one somewhere. And then are we doing the plank challenge as well?
Yeah, we've got the plank challenge, the 5K elimination race, the women's 5K elimination race, should I say. I'm really excited for the sock throwing, though. You've probably seen the videos as well. There's a lot of enthusiasm and very close scores there.
Yeah, game of skill, I think. So all about the wrist action with that one.
And Tim, where are you broadcasting from?
I'm broadcasting from Anfield, just down the road from the world famous Anfield Stadium, of course, where hopefully next year's sock throwing championships might be taking place if we can put all the arrangements in order. There's huge demand for sock throwing in this area. It's, I think the ratings for this will be through the roof this evening. Yeah, well, we hope so. And I'm with the Welsh flag from the Welsh capital city of Cardiff. You might have heard me a bit earlier on the Good Gym at Cardiff video. But yeah, I'm very excited for the sock throwing. I got a fact about socks. Lost socks can cost you up to £240 a year. Wow.
So that's a big loss.
It'll be interesting to see the participants. Will he go for a cotton sock, a nice nylon sock? How will they perform in terms of aerodynamics? Be interesting to see when the event opens.
But without further ado, let's go on to the sock throwing. So it's the sock shootout.
Okay, welcome to the exciting 200
barefoot entrant there.
Challenge. Let's see how we go.
Hello, Trev from Good Gym in Oxford and doing the sock shootout.
Darren, representing Bristol in the sock challenge.
Okay, this is Tav from Good Gym Colchester's entry for the sock challenge.
Joel's sock challenge attempt. Here we go.
So the rules are simple. You've got a 2.5 meter distance and a basket and bin in front of you. 20 seconds to throw as many as you can. Let's get going.
All that training.
been months of training, much like a marathon. I think it's the same endurance here, about making sure you hit the target all the time.
The pressure's on now, though.
And let's have a look at the first round of people. 20 seconds starting now.
So we got Chai from Haringey, Sarah from Portsmouth, and Matt from Bristol.
Claire from Islington as well.
Sarah's on 3. Oh, we are. Claire's on 4. Chai's 7. Oh, Matt's struggling there.
Matt, amazing flag in the background, though. You've got
very high standards. So 11 now. Look at this.
Katie and Alex, 4 from Lambeth there.
Slow motion.
Joel.
I'll tell you what, look at this.
Oh, how much has Joel got? He's got 7 there. Looking like a table.
Very high standards, I have to say.
And I love Nathan's spin. I might be biased because I'm from Cardiff, but he's got 11. Oh, bit of a bad throw there.
Go.
And let's go again.
11, is that the lead so far?
I believe it is, Tim. Yeah, 11 is the lead. So anything
in 20 seconds, that's going to take some beating.
Everybody who's watching, who do you want to see win the Good Gym Sock Throwing Championship?
Do you know what? I wouldn't mind seeing the trophy going to Wales. Let's have a look. So, Giant Nathan is
Nathan from Cardiff in second there.
I'll tell you what, it's going to be exciting. Very high standard though. 11 socks in 20 seconds. That's great going.
Well, I think Good Gym breeds a generation of sock throwers, Tim.
Absolutely. I don't think I've got 11 pairs of socks.
Lee going for the bucket approach today. Obviously, why did get it in?
Look at this. It's on fire, yeah.
We got a captain joining us here.
Luscious. Oh, where's our char?
Now, the puppy won't add you points, but it does add you a certain element to the video.
That's a terrible effort, char. 5.
1.
2.
I love the stripy socks.
3.
Absolutely.
Tom, did everyone count their socks like this at the end of the videos?
Not sure.
I'm loving this close-up action. There we are. There's Pauline. Oh, yes. Pauline is unbelievably competitive.
He's made a lot of good appearances. Oops, Sowler from Richmond. Ed, I can't comment on the regulations. That was all upholded by the committee, aka Tom Benson. So I am assured that all these videos are of top quality. But your comment has gone to the committee.
Oh, we've got some soft open, have we?
We got Lauren in the top right from Cardiff, very close to me now. Joanne from Portsmouth.
I'm absolutely mesmerised watching this. I can't take my eyes off it. Very entertaining. Oh, Joanne, 11, 12.
12, Joanne.
Wow.
And that's Nathan and
wow, Joanne kitchen.
There's Joanne taking the first place there, Tim. I didn't see that coming. It's Shy in second and Nathan.
Yeah, a bit of an upset there.
And then we got Philip from Lambeth and James from Islington.
I haven't seen James miss yet. He's looking like he's a machine here. Looks like it's been video edited. I've lost count. How many's James on there?
I'm really just mesmerised by this sock throwing championship.
He's run out
13.
Wow.
14. So it looks like it's James from Islington in first place and Philip Woodall.
Yeah, 14.
So it's James from Islington and Philip from Lambeth. So it's Philip from Lambeth and James from Islington going into the final.
I think a very high standard. I think we've got something to look forward to there. 14 in 20 seconds. That's phenomenal.
Yeah, I know. I mean, if you think you can do better, comment. But I don't think that's stiff competition. I think that is the best of British sock throwing, and it's amazing to see.
Do you know what I think with Olympic standard there? I think we could see a new world record tonight. What do you think?
Yeah, well, the final's coming up, but first we've got the Windsor and Maidenhead area video. They're one of the most recent Good Gyms to be launched.
Great, lovely town, Windsor. What are we watching here?
I don't know if the sound's working.
Passing the ball all the way around the Windsor Maidenhead area, by the looks of it.
I think we need to wait for the sound there. Emily McGovern says 14. I don't think I got that many in 20 minutes into the bin.
I haven't got 14 pairs of socks. These tackers.
Happy birthday, Queen. Oh, that was brilliant.
Yeah, it's a bit surreal, that. It was well done, Windsor Maidenhead.
Yeah, no, I loved it. If it was me catching the lemon, it would be cut up and put straight into a gin and tonic.
I drink lemon tea, so I'd probably throw it in my tea, I think. Oh, goodness.
And it's great to see them keeping busy in lockdown as well. I just had a look on their run reports, and one of their latest runs was litter picking. They were all apart from each other, obviously, at the moment, but they were all doing their litter picking around Windsor and Maidenhead. So it's great to see that the GoodGym community is very much active during what is a very hard period for a lot of us.
Yeah, and it's good to see new good gyms opening as well. The more the better, I think.
Yeah, exactly. But I think we're now, well, we were so excited for it. Let's go to the live from Islington. James, are you there?
I am. Hello.
Hello, James.
Evening, James.
I'm doing very well, thank you. I'm doing very well.
And who have we got in the background with you there?
That is my official timekeeper, Claire Cho.
Hello. Hello, you all right? Say hello.
How are you feeling, James? Excited, nervous?
I'm excited. I'm excited. Yep.
Phenomenal performance in the heats there, I've got to say.
Thank you. Thank
and
you.
James, obviously, sock throwing, you know, me and Tim are world champions. You know it takes a lot of effort to get it right. You need accuracy. You need the endurance there to keep going. You know, what was your magic?
I think it was just a lot of practice. And today I won't be trying anything I haven't done in training. You know, nothing new on race day, nothing new on sock throwing day.
Makes sense. Okay. And where are you from originally, James?
New Zealand.
So you're dedicating this to the whole Kiwi nation there?
I'm representing New Zealand.
Country watching. Any messages for the Prime Minister or?
Good job.
You're going to channel the spirit of the All Blacks here tonight?
Yeah, yeah.
Of course.
I don't think it's time for me to do a haka, unfortunately, but, you know.
No, but you've done your country proud so far, and there's a medal on the line now.
Thank you very much.
James, where is your 2.5 meters? Can we see that? Is it there?
Well, this is, I don't have the ruler. This is the bin.
Okay, that's a nice bin. Why did you choose that bin in particular?
Well, it's a competition bin. They sell these specially. So I went out and bought it.
Okay, that's cool. So when you're ready, if you'd like to take your seat or standing up or however you do it, you're the expert. We will go with your timekeeper when she's ready.
Ready. I tell you what, I can barely contain myself. I don't know about you, Pete.
Can you shout go when you're ready so everyone knows?
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
And he's off. One in.
1, 2, 3,
4, 5,
6,
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Oh, I tell you what an effort. Have we got an official number there?
Oh, can we have you count, James?
Great effort, James.
Okay.
How many have we got?
Okay, so We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7. Oh, it must have. It must. I thought it was more there. It must have been the angle you were throwing it from.
I'm happy to go with your number.
Yeah, 7. James, how did that feel? Do you think you could have done better?
Did the pressure get to you, James?
Maybe. It's a big stage.
Well, that's it. It's how you deal with the pressure, isn't it? And 7, that's a good benchmark. It still needs beating.
It does. Yep.
So I guess next up, we've got your competitor, Phil from Lambeth. Can we get Phil in? Hello.
Hello. How are you?
It's like a determined face. Eye the tiger, Phil, right?
Yeah, game face on. Definitely.
So
So very serious. My tongue comes out. Definitely.
7 to beat. How do you feel about that?
I don't know, to be honest. I think watching James's video, the pressure got to him on game day. So I hope the same doesn't happen to me.
I don't want to say he bottled it, but it's it's yours to lose now. And based on the heats, we know you've got the game. How are you feeling? You're in the zone. How's the training been going?
The training, there's been some training this afternoon, but it's more just like making sure that everything works in the camera and hopefully everyone can see everything. And believe
you can over practice, can't you?
Phil, you can
over practice.
Phil, you're from Lambeth. Tell us a little fact about your area.
Fact about our area. There is the Electric Avenue of the song Electric Avenue, about half a mile's walk from my flat.
I do like that song.
I always think it's quite cool when I walk past it.
No, that's great. And where's your 2.5 meter space?
So can you see this tape measure?
Yes.
In the back.
So you'll be sitting.
And then hopefully 2.5 meters. Can you see?
Yeah. Which bin have you got, or bin or bucket?
I've got a bin here.
Is that a competition one, like James?
I don't know. It's the largest waste paper bin in my house. So.
So without further ado, who's taking your timing as well, or has anyone got?
Wife Nikki over here.
Hey Nikki, say hello to everyone on the stream.
Hi everyone.
Oh, and there's a cat as well that you can probably see.
Oh, they're both rooting for you, I'm sure. So if you want to take your space and shout "go" when the timer starts, then.
Okay. Hopefully this is set up.
Oh, this is exciting. I'm looking forward to this.
Ready?
Oh, the perception there is.
Ready?
Yeah, it's a great angle, isn't it?
And they're off.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I think that's it. He's
definitely. Oh, James, I'm sorry if you're watching.
This exhibition stuff here. Oh, the man's a machine.
Oh, and that's timed up. Phil, can you count how many socks there are for and tell us if any of them are your favourites as well?
Any of my favourites? This is probably my favourite one here. Can you see the bin?
Yeah.
Can you hold that?
Right.
This is my favourite pair of socks.
Oh, it's like GoodGym. We've got.
It's like GoodGym, but it's not. It's Christmas. It's Christmas.
Cool,
right, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Well, Phil. Absolutely, come with the hour, come with the man. Great effort. Any message for your family? Maybe an old PE teacher from school?
Well, it's more. I played rugby at school, so I'm not sure there's much. It's all sideways throwing, not forward throwing. So I'm not sure how much I can credit all my rugby coaches, but it's good hand-eye coordination.
Guys, I just live stream. I've just got a live stream from a good gym, from a good gymmer with a bit of a celebration. Outstanding stuff. Outstanding.
That really was great fun.
Obviously, that takes over your record from the 2012 Sock Throwing Championships. How do you feel, Tim?
Oh, my record. Do you know what? To be honest, I'm getting a bit long in the tooth, and I think Phil can take it to Tokyo next year now. We just need to get his lottery funding in place and make sure he's got some Team GB socks to practice with. And for James, things back to the drawing board, isn't it? I'm not sure you're going to be allowed into New Zealand. I think your passport might be taken off you at this rate. We're going to have to
probably not. Yeah.
But you know, you done well. You did your nation pride. You got to the final. But Phil just brought it today. 16 socks in 20.
It was amazing. It was a.
I think it's like a robot at one point.
But both of you, well done for getting in the top two. Philip ultimately takes the first prize. James, you should be so proud, and everyone in Good Gym Islington should be so proud of you in second place. But Tom, what have you got to say?
All I got to say is this. Fantastic! Congratulations. Well
done, lads.
So, Philip and James, if you'd like to go back to watching the stream, we've got an area video up next. Tim, we've got Lambert's, I believe, and I've seen they've been busy in lockdown, delivering and shopping and helping out the community during this hard time. So let's see what they've got to show us.
Wow, that's amazing. That.
I love Strava. Ooh, is there music?
Wow, that's amazing. I've never seen anything like that.
I think we're missing the music, Tim.
Should we just throw a beat down?
Stop beatboxing, Tim. Go on.
Lambeth.
During lockdown, Lambeth punners have been getting their arts into gear to turn the sights and landmarks of Lambeth into a canvas. We were grateful to have something to get our teeth into, to stop the days dragging on. From poultry runs to Titanic ones, we ran up quite the appetite, but we didn't take a break. At Easter, we tried CrossFit, went on hot cross runs, and even saw Jesus riding into Jerusalem on a donkey. We've had a whale of a time, legging it all over the place and going on 48-hour sting races. We even found Nemo and our very own lobster king. We swapped high intensity for high brow with these masterpieces.
Wow.
And at no point did we think bad thoughts. In fact, we were full of love for all the key workers across Lambeth and sent out an important message during Mental Health Awareness Week. And that's all while busting out bags of missions. So if you want an area that can run to do good artwork, who are you going to call?
That was phenomenal, that, wasn't it? It was amazing.
Well, Tim, who are you going to call?
Lambeth.
Yeah,
you've got a very strong sock throwing game as well, as we've seen. We're going to have to go down there and practice with them.
Yeah, I mean, Phil from Lambeth did very well there in the final. And they had an amazing video full of puns. I think all the comments have seen all the puns and the amazing Strava art.
I think the Cardiff video is the one that was sticking around. I'm still choked up from that, to be honest. It's very beautiful.
Can't say anything. I'd be too biased if I said anything.
We were brilliant.
But without further ado, I guess it's on to the plank challenge. I mean, I don't know about you, Tim, but I certainly couldn't plank for as long as these people have. I think 30 seconds, I'm on the floor.
Yeah, I mean, the Liverpool Good Gym, we're enthusiastic and a lot of do-gooders, but I wouldn't describe us as the most athletic Good Gym. So I've got a plank of wood.
That's plank challenge. If anyone has a longer plank of wood than Tim, then they've won at that plank challenge.
I love a good plank.
Right, so Tom, if you'd like to play. All of the competitors lining up here. The plank challenge, that infamous exercise.
Now I'm going to try and do them.
It is a real test that you call this, isn't it, the plank?
Why have abs when you can have kebabs, is what I say. Well, the rules are simple. You've just got to plank for as long as possible. We've got a few competitors: Hannah from Bromley, Simon from Islington, to name a few. Tessa from Lambeth, Rosie from Camden. Make sure you shout out in the comments who your favourite planker is. But let's go.
Let's go.
Ooh, she looked too. Hey, I was too happy for a plank.
Oh, some good form there.
Outdoor plank. Hannah looking strong there. Kate also from Trafford looking strong. Tessa from Lambeth. We've just done 1 minute there of the planking. And I'd be on the floor by now.
Yeah, I would. Is he in the plank? 1 minute 37. Okay.
He's out.
Rosie looking good, and Dave. And Simon.
They're all looking strong, but then it's just you could give way at any stage. Now, Katie obviously reeling from the benefits of the support there. And back to Katie. Let's watch the rest of the competition. Rosie from Camden has
Good effort though, Rosie, still.
28. Natalie from Richmond down on 330. David.
Oh, Dave, he's looking a bit wobbly. Oh.
Hannah's gone at 336. Got 5 left in the competition. Simon from Islington's off. Sarah's gone. Unlucky Sarah. Kate from Trafford there again left.
5 minutes.
And now we're down to the last 2 plankers. Let's go, Tim.
Who have we got left? Tess and Rebecca from Suffolk.
We're past 5 minutes now, and it's just an amazing feat of human endurance.
It really is. I think it's a mental game at this level, isn't it?
No, 5:22. That's out. So
not a bad effort.
We have one winner there, smiling in that little profile picture, Rebecca Loads.
Rebecca Loads.
Oh,
5:30. It was close, but great planking.
So in first place, Rebecca from Southwark, second, Tessa from Lambeth, and Kate from Trafford there in third.
Another medal for Lambeth as well. They're having a good night.
Yes, they are indeed. Yeah, Tim, I just don't know how someone can plank for 5 minutes. You know, over the lockdown, I've been trying my best to work on my core, but it seems every night I've just been, having takeaways. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm often in the plank position, crawling home from the pub, but obviously with lockdown, I haven't been able to get any practice in, so my plank game would be rubbish at the moment, I think. Well, 5 minutes 36, that's a tremendous effort. Hard-earned victory there, I'd say.
Yeah, and next bit, this is kind of on me here. So if I just share my screen quickly, can I do this? It's on to, I don't know if you saw, Tim, Miles for Mind with Team GoodGym. It was an amazing month all across May. I'd like to give a massive shout out to all the GoodGym runners who took part in the Miles for Mind last month. 50 runners took on around 4,300 miles, not each, but collectively. But I'm sure it was more than that. I don't know. Anyone can testify in the chat. Everyone was pushing themselves more and more to smash out those mile targets. all in aid of the fantastic charity Mind. Some of the Good Gym runners also raised thousands of pounds for charity. There are too many to name here, but they really did amazing work across May. And please give a massive shout out in the comments to all those people who ran the mileage and raised money for the charity Mind. You know, it was great to see everyone get involved, and there was certainly a team spirit. And you know, at the start we had 5, and then it grew to 10, 20, and then we ended up having 50, all running between 25 and 200 miles and above. You know, Simon, who we've just seen there, did over 200. Richard from Bristol, various different people, and it was really amazing to see the spirit of Good Gym. And there were definitely some more motivated runners. So we might not be plankers by nature, but we are certainly runners. And I just wanted to share an emotional video from Jen. Jen's from Good Gym in Portsmouth. It was towards the end of the month when we were flagging, I'd say. I certainly was myself, you know, really struggling to get out, especially on the higher mileage. It was really moving, this video, for us as runners. Here's a few photos that I forgot to show.
Yeah, it's a great course, Mind, and this is what Good Gym's all about, just harnessing, you know, the power of people's love, I suppose. It's fantastic effort, and well done, everyone. Should be really proud of this effort.
So Tom should have a video from Jen in Portsmouth, and this was really moving. It was, you know, why she was involved with Mastermind, and why she loves being a part of Good Gym.
Good morning from sunny Portsmouth. My name is Jen, and I've been a Good Gym runner for just over a year now. And this is just a quick message about why I've taken part in the Miles for Mind event this year. First, so the abridged version is quite a long story. That mental health difficulties have been in my family for as long as I can remember. In childhood, I'm very aware of my nan's depression, but it wasn't something we really talked about at the time. Then back in 2016, things really came quite dramatically into something we had to talk about as a family. My sister struggles with her mental health and was diagnosed with a borderline personality disorder. And Mind had lots of information about that, which I was able to read to kind of understand the best I could what she was going through and how I could support her best. Later on that year, my uncle, who had an ongoing battle with psychosis, took his own life. And again, Mind were a great source of support for our family then, trying to help to process what had happened. And I should probably more now focus on the miles rather than Mind. I took up running again after many years after my little girl was born, and I was suffering with postnatal depression and just needed something that was my space for my brain. And it has become therapy for me over the last 3 years. And joining Good Gym has really helped me to push myself to run further and faster. And for me, really, that it's not just about being physically fitter, it's about being mentally fitter and being able to keep myself here for my daughter. It's all a bit deep and meaningful for a Thursday morning, but that is why I'm running my Miles for Mind, and I better get going before it gets too busy. See you later.
So that was an emotional video from an amazing runner who was part of our WhatsApp, big member of the team.
Jen, lovely video though.
Definitely got us thinking about why we're running Miles for Mind, and I really appreciate Jen for opening up to us.
Especially at this time with the lockdown, I think it's been difficult for a lot of people, and you know, the stuff like GoodGym is fantastic for bringing people together and offering a support network.
Yeah, and I hope everyone out there who's watching is feeling all right. I'm always available for a chat if anyone needs it. But I love being part of GoodGym. It really helps me mentally and physically.
Yeah, definitely. It's been great for me as well. Looking forward to getting back out there.
But anyway, that was Miles for Mind. Next year we will probably be doing it again. Not going to run 262 miles again. I'm still having a rest 13 days on. But I think we're up to the 5K elimination race, the female 5K elimination race, Tim.
It's been a great night for our women athletes, absolutely dominating the plank medal table there.
Let's do. So the concept is, as it says, it's 5 kilometers. Runners do 1 kilometer splits with about a minute in between, and then they get eliminated if they're at the bottom of the table. Here's the lineup, as you can see, from all different areas, from Tower Hamlets to Brent. But let's go for the first round.
Loving the virtual track.
Louise takes the lead with Sarah just behind there. All is 2 laps each round. As they go ahead, Louise and Sarah are still in the lead, going around the bend into the last 100 meters. And it's Louise, Sarah, then Frances, Pascal, Hannah, Samantha, Helen, Beth coming in there, and then Emily and Anwen. So from the first round, we've got Nicola, Claire, and Sophie, who have been knocked out of the women's elimination 5K. So we've got an early pack here with Beth. Is it Beth? Beth trailing.
It's the same 2 ladies setting the pace.
Yeah, that's Sarah with Louise just behind, I believe. Do say if I'm wrong. I believe that's Sarah and Louise going in. That's Sarah, Louise, Frances, Hannah, Helen, Pascal, and Beth, with, I believe, Samantha, Emily, and Anwen, who have been knocked out of the second round of the women's 5K. It's all to play for here today.
Exciting stuff. Interesting seeing the strategy comes into it now.
So we got some trailers early on.
Yeah, we've got a distinct breakaway now. This is separating the women from the girls, this now.
Pascal's at front for the first time, I think, here, going into the last 200 meters. Hannah's taken over there again. Sarah now in the lead. And it's Sarah, Frances, Louise, Helen, and I believe Hannah, Pascal, and Beth have been dropped from the women's elimination 5 kilometers.
Sarah, she set the pace so far in every round.
To Tom for doing these graphics as well.
London final now.
So it's Sarah and Louise again, neck and neck in front. You know, they're unwavering. Their stamina.
They really are. Setting the pace.
Really, Sarah there, really
stretching
taking
her legs now.
Last 100 meters.
Phenomenal effort.
Oh, Frances is making
look at this.
Oh, what was that? Sarah.
Something's gone wrong on the finish line there by the looks of it.
Something's gone wrong from Louise there. There's obviously been too much pressure added on. So Louise and Helen leave us, Sarah and Frances, in the final.
Some great times there as well.
So we got Sarah taking the lead there on the first lap of the 5K.
She really is Bucky's favourite going in. Oh, look at this though. Neck. Oh,
has overtaken.
And has she been back in the back the whole time?
Oh, is Sarah going to make a comeback coming into the final?
Oh, look at this, the final bend. Oh, what a finish. What a finish.
It's Sarah who wins first place on the women's elimination fight after a massive final. Amazing stamina there for both competitors.
Superb.
Wow.
Great effort, wasn't it?
That was amazing. It really felt like I was actually in the Olympics there.
I'd still be running, I think. Great effort by the ladies.
Yeah, it was, and I think the graphics were amazing. Tom, can I just say, amazing for visualizing it.
He's doing a great job, Tom.
Yeah. But Tim, I don't want to over-excite you there in Anfield, but we do have.
Feel free to over-excite me.
Well, we've got an area video that's probably quite close to you and us in Cardiff. I know Cardiff and Liverpool were supposed to go on an away trip. Unfortunately, got cancelled, like our trip to Kiev, unfortunately. But we will be back, I'm sure, doing that again. But we've got Liverpool's area video, have we not, Tim?
Okay, let's have a look. I haven't actually seen this. Liverpool Good Gym. There's the waterfront there.
City of history,
building.
culture and sport. Liverpool is home to some of the biggest stars of sound and screen. The city boasts some of the country's top sports people. And one of the greatest good gyms of all time, probably. During lockdown, we've mostly been planking. Sending messages of hope and gratitude. Planking. Writing proper letters. That's planking. Shopping for vulnerable people. Planking.
You'd think we'd have done better in the planking event then, wouldn't you?
Planking for the NHS. And that's a wall squat. We took on the I Can Run a Rainbow challenge, which mostly seemed to involve taking selfies with post boxes. And we got arty. We climbed a lot of steps, 558 to be precise. That's the equivalent of climbing up Liverpool's St John's Beacon. Throughout lockdown, we've had a little help from our four-legged friends. We've stayed fit and connected with virtual fitness sessions, and every week, 10 whole weeks, we've done a Saturday night quiz. Don't have any pictures, hence the weird graphic. Most of all, we've kept Good Gym spirit alive.
All right, that'll do.
Oh, that reminds me, just every time when Ben, our area leads, he always says hands in the air, and then we're like, Ben, are we done now? And then Ben's like, yeah, we're done. And then I'm like, okay.
Charles loves a bit of cheese. The cheesier, the better.
And Strava, it was like I was watching Art Attack again with all the gallery.
I'm not sure it was the same standard as was at Lambeth's, but you know, they had to go.
Oh no, I love it, and I can't wait for us to go on our away day once again. But I thought Michael Sheen, I thought he always came from Port Talbot. Pardon me if I'm wrong.
I don't think he's a Scouser either.
Tom.
Oh, holy moly, chaps. What a session. Great planking. Great chat.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. Absolute gold dust. Well done, both of you.
I've just got one last thing to say before we hand over, Tom.
Oh, yeah?
So last night it was announced Ben Anir will be, for everyone that knows Ben Anir, I just wanted to take this time to say thank you, because it turns out Ben Anir will be leaving Good Gym Cardiff and the Vale for pastures anew in the next few months. He's luckily, like, this is amazing. We all celebrated with him last night. He's managed to bag a place at Plymouth Uni to do a doctorate in clinical psychology. And for everyone in Good Gym, I'm sure you're aware, Ben's been a cornerstone of an amazing part of Good Gym Cardiff, setting it up, making it what it is today as one of the one of the biggest good gyms in the UK. I certainly was very upset when I heard, but I'm so proud of him. So I want to take this moment just to say a massive thank you to Ben Anir for everything he's done for Good Gym Cardiff, and for setting it up to what it is today. But yeah, Tom.
Yeah, well done, Ben.
Yeah, well done, Ben. Definitely a big deal on campus. That's thanks for saying that, and thank you both to you two. You've been absolutely wonderful, and to Stephen T. It's been fantastic. I hope you've enjoyed it. But right, okay, I'm gonna pull you up. Actually, I'm not going to do that. Sorry. But right. So before I introduce the next people, okay, I just got an announcement to do about the scores. Okay, so I'm gonna, because I should have done it the first time around, but so we have, okay, the league table. We've got the Hunter Sidhu Shield and the Kerry Barnard Cup. So but each of them are to do with the number of people who took part. So after 2 events, okay, we have here Haringey has started off, Cardiff got 6, and so forth. It's like Eurovision. And then if we go along, oh, lovely bit of graphics. Okay, and then for the Kerry Barnard Cup up to 2, Lambeth are killing it with 42, Camden second with 13, and so forth. But right after the 5 events, which is what we've had. In the Hunter Sidhu Shield, we have Haringey up the lead. They got 22 points, making them 29. Cardiff in second, 12 in total, 18, and so forth. And in the Kerry Barnard Cup, we've got Lambeth 85. They are planking to victory. And to Southwark and Tower Hamlets, Islington, it's a nice tight mix in there. Anyway, okay, so that is just a little flavour. I'll do the points after the next one, but yeah. So anyway, without further ado, the names of those cups are linked to the 2 people we're just about to bring you. I'm going to introduce James and John. They are both original commentators. Welcome, James. How are you doing? You're live and direct. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I can't believe how brilliant this evening has been so far, and hopefully will continue to be. You've absolutely smashed us out of the park, Tom.
It's been a big team effort. Talk about that in a bit, but thank you very much. Yeah. With every James, there's a John, and so I'm going to introduce to you our main man, John Hunter. How are you doing?
Wow. Okay, that's basically what I have to say right now. I'm here. I'm facing 2 guys with very professional double headphone boom microphone setups. I've brought my best ASMR microphone if anybody wants me to do any tapping. Hello. If things get too exciting, I can just tap a glass. Okay, that was enough from me.
Anyway, I'll leave you boys to
Xbox Live after this. Cool.
Bye, Tom. Bye. All right,
Tom.
JKB, how's it going?
I'm great. How are you, John?
Yeah, I'm not bad.
What a show so far.
I know. I've never seen so many insides of people's homes, first of all. And
I know.
That's definitely
and
a surprise
there's
bonus.
plenty more to come.
Wow.
If you like the insides of people's homes, then we've got a good few events coming up.
I'm very excited. Do you know what we've got coming up, JKB? Because I believe you've read the schedule. So do tell.
Yes, I've made a couple of notes.
Brilliant.
So we've got the coming up next. We've got the core balancing / shoe and sock challenge.
Shoe and sock challenge.
We've got a few area videos. They're always very exciting.
Loving those so far.
To see the area's creative side. We've got another relay race. I saw a lot of people enjoying the graphics with the track and the people running around.
Wow.
Thank you, Ed, for complimenting the Spice Rack. Yes, we've got the 5K elimination race.
It's a lot.
No, I just said the 5K elimination race. Oh, we've got the relay race as well.
Yeah.
We've got the relay race, we've got the boat race. We've got loads of races, and I'm just saying them in all the wrong order. And we're going to start with this one.
It's not about the order. It's about Tom Benson moving us on quickly by getting the next video up. So let's see what he's got to say with this. Hit it, Tom.
So it's the core balancing / socks and shoes challenging.
Yeah.
/ very important because it's both.
It tests both. Choose.
Your core balance and the ability to tie shoelaces.
Okay, this is Big George here with his enormous shoes. What size would you say they are, JKB?
Oh, I'd say they're an 11 or a 12.
20, easily 20.
20.
Yeah.
Of course, Velcro is banned.
It's a full ban on Velcro this year. Yeah, that's the same as amphetamines.
Yep, and the top 3 are going straight into a live final.
Okay, 24:30 is our example time to
24:30.
beat. Yeah,
So,
so everybody...
what we have now is a bit of a super cut.
Wow, okay.
Getting ready.
Here we go, the runners and riders. We've got Tessa again. We've got a few. We've got Rosie. We've got Tim. And they're off. Here we go. Okay, we've got a duet here. And it is once again women in the lead. Look at this. Tim getting pasted. And it's not slow, but it's just that his companion is too fast. Look at that.
A couple of avos on the right for later.
Yeah.
We work up a bit of sweat.
They're going to have a guac to celebrate. Yes!
They are.
That was nice. Okay, look at the colour of the socks. They clash, but I like it.
Got a kitchen diner combo here.
Yes,
Sped up slightly.
Chairs.
Clinical. Hello.
Lovely fringe on this lady. Seen these bifold doors once already this evening. Okay, we've gone for the pink sock method again. That looks very stable. Oh, a bit of a falter there. Oh, no. 26.82. Still not bad at all.
Here we go.
Wow, is this sped up or is she really, really, really fast?
She's just smashing it.
Let's find out. It was sped up.
Oh, no, I think it was sped up.
Yeah, it was definitely sped up.
Good houseplants.
Okay, we've got a
couple of leather sofas.
3-on-3 here. Okay.
Yeah.
They actually look like it's the same sofa, but one person's taken the cushions away to try and fool us. Okay.
Yeah, I think there's shenanigans.
17.20 JKB.
That's incredible. Can't read that one. 23.7 that was on the...
Okay, we've got Rosie, we've got Tessa, and someone in the middle that I've never met, but I'm rooting for you. Lovely chunky souls. Oh, it's going to be close between left and middle.
It's a big debate.
Tessa took her time over the lacing there.
There we go. Oh, there's a bit of a wobble here. Look all the gang. The gang cheering him on here. The toys in the background and the unicorn on the floor.
Count the unicorns. 35.52. It's not a fairy tale ending for him.
There's a big debate in the balancing / shoe and sock challenge community about whether you should put your socks in the shoes before you put them on and take them out, or have them to the side. I mean, there's 2 schools of thought, both the European and American cups.
15.75. Yeah, tell us more about that, James. I was just commentating on the sport there.
No. I was just chatting rubbish. Look at this. This is the same. They have
it's
the same
rug. Share a rug.
It's the same rug.
With a friend.
Share a rug. Yeah.
Okay. Look how relaxed this person is.
This is so casual.
I love this. Yeah, I feel very calm about
no
that.
No need to.
Oh, like a dog that stepped on a thorn. The starting position there on the left. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Count them. I did.
You did. I think they've been sped up again.
This is frankly amazing. Okay, we've got a 21.03 on the left. Does that mean that was the fastest of that lot?
What it means is none of those were the 3 fastest.
Okay,
I believe.
Great. Thanks for that.
Because these were the final 3.
Gotcha. Okay.
So sorry if you were in that montage earlier, but you didn't make it through. But these 3 people did.
It's too bad. Okay.
So
they're so poised. Look at them go.
This is just a reference because they're in the top 3. This is what got them into the top 3, but it's the live final that counts.
Gotcha. So we are seeing the form that we expect to see in the final. Yeah. So in the comments, please, who is your money on? Okay, because that looked super quick. We've got left, middle, and right, and you guys almost definitely are going to know who all of those people are. So tell us before we go any further.
Well, I know who the people are. They are Sarah, Simon, and Lenka.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I knew that too. Actually, it just says it was here on the screen that I've got. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Cool. Well, we're going to see a live final from them, but first.
Oh yeah. Sorry, chaps. I finished that one early, but we've got you've got the brief. Sorry, I finished the clip early on that one.
Never apologise.
Fine. Just sabotage us. Sure. Make us look.
He's making us look like chumps.
Portsmouth have done a lovely video, and I think we're going to watch it now.
Sounds excellent. Let's see.
Here we are. Let's see what. Yeah. Oh, we'll just chat until it appears.
We'll just have to fill time. I'm not bad, thank you. I've got my isotonic Sauvignon Blanc here. I've got my
very nice
inhaler in case things get too spicy. Shout out to all the asthmatics there. This COVID is an absolute nightmare, I'll tell you that. And I've got my water in case I need.
Keep yourself hydrated. I've got my water. I'm not going to.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Enough of the pleasantries. Here we go. Lockdown, but still doing good. Let's hear from Portsmouth. Turn that sound up, Tom.
Yep.
We want to hear those area videos. We love the sound as well as the visuals.
There's some good description from Portsmouth, and I'm looking forward to hearing it.
Hey everyone, I'm Katie. I'm the GoodGym trainer for Portsmouth, and I'm up here on the northernmost boundaries of Portsmouth, and you can see the city and the sea all splayed out behind me. How nice is that? Please come and visit us soon. Here's what we've been up to in lockdown. We've been taking advantage of the fact we've got litter pickers and getting out and about tidying the place up. The Hive are looking after the COVID response in Portsmouth. We've been helping out, delivering leaflets, activity packs, and even library books. We answered the call for artwork and letters to go to local care homes. Earlier on in the year, we helped plant some trees, and now with all the dry weather, we've been helping water them too. We've done a couple of shopping trips, donated to the food bank, and even delivered food to our neighbours, including those lovely scones on VE Day by Val. We've really missed seeing each other in real life, but we've been using technology to keep in touch. We've had Zoom quizzes and socials, we've used YouTube for fitness sessions, and we've done many a virtual relay. Our WhatsApp group's been going crazy and our phones have almost melted. Maxine hit her 100th good deed during lockdown. Absolutely amazing. Well done, Maxine. She got to wear the wings. Who's going to be next? Once we're all allowed to travel again, we really hope you'll come and see us in GoodGym Portsmouth. We'll have a big welcome waiting for you. Until then, stay safe.
I'm clapping into the microphone. Normally they advise don't do that because if anyone's listening in headphones, that's going to be excruciatingly painful for them. But I hope everyone is giving a round of applause right now.
That's what I cannot wait to go visit GoodGym Portsmouth once all this COVID nonsense is over.
Get it over with. I must say, I've never seen Portsmouth looking so sunny and delightful. I went there on a school trip, and of course, shout out to Gunwharf Quays. If you're from Portsmouth, you know what I mean. Excellent tiger. I saw someone bottle someone outside of that once, and that was my treat, going to Portsmouth in the car down the M27 from Southampton. Lifelong enemies, but for that video, I would make amends because that was excellent. And it's actually quite emotional, JKB, the way everybody has been getting together, even under lockdown. And it just kind of highlights what a community plays a part, GoodGym, in everybody's lives. And it's very amazing, really.
It really does. It's, obviously we've not been able to meet up in real life with the social distancing and stuff, but we've all kept together. We've been WhatsApping, we've been Zooming, and we've been running missions to try and help where we can, even at a social distance.
Yeah, and every single borough seems to be tight as a tiger. Tight as a tiger, yes. Tiger in Portsmouth's case. So JKB,
where you saw someone get bottled.
Thank you. Is it time to meet the
I believe it is
for the live core balancing?
I believe first we have Sarah.
There she
Hi,
is.
Sarah.
Right.
Hey.
Wow. How are you feeling? Is this nerve-wracking?
I'm pumped for this. I've done the elimination.
You're pumped. Good.
Just face first.
What kind of prep have you been doing, Sarah?
I actually practiced so much today, but I made a hole in my sock. So
wow.
Some air coming.
Just like so overly eager putting your sock on.
But that might make it more aerodynamic. It's gonna.
You're not going to trap any air in that sock now, are you?
No trapped air in your socks today.
I think it's going to go well.
Okay, and just quickly, before we meet Tom Benson, who's showing a meaningless...
He's going to be timing.
What does that mean?
I'm going to be timing.
Okay. Got it. Gotcha. What's your trick for balancing? Because I know that, well, it was meaningless to me because I didn't listen when he explained what it meant. So, Sarah, what's your balancing trick? Some people go for the finger in the belly button. Some people pull the earlobe. Do you have one, or are you just a natural talent?
I think I'm just natural talent. We'll just see how it goes. Might
Don't
not be.
Apologize. Just call it. Yeah. Okay, great. Well, best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's get going.
I'm gonna angle it so you can see my feet. How's that?
Very important. Yep, we can see your feet.
Okay, we're looking for a sub 14 here, right?
I'm ready when you are.
3, 2, 1, go! Look at that. Oh, straight on with that. No messing with the laces. She learnt that at an early age.
That balances.
Okay, we're on 7 for halfway. It could be possible for a 14. Oh, she had a little bit of a heel moment there.
I've jinxed it.
Needing to get that on. 3, 2,
Tie the laces.
1.
Don't need to double knot. Just one will do.
Oh, there we go.
Oh. Tom Benson, what's that time?
Oh, that
It's
was
20.
It's a 2083. Sarah, how are you feeling
know
about
what?
that?
I feel like I crumbled under pressure.
You know what? It's live. The pressure is there, not just for you, but for everyone.
That's all right.
So just see what happens. Let's see what happens.
I would not be ashamed with that, Sarah. I think you can hold your head high, and you never know what's going to happen on the night. So let's see how the other two fare. They might get some trapped air. You never know.
Yeah, Simon.
Sarah, just stay on the stream, okay? Before we introduce. Sorry.
Okay, Sarah, you've just got to stay on the screen. She's not staying on the screen because
she's going to stay on the stream.
Taken her away.
Lenka.
Gotcha.
Hello, Lenka.
Hey, how are you guys?
We are great. We are very as I said in the chat earlier for one of the live finals, I don't think I've ever been this invested in sport ever. So this is really something. How are you feeling? Are you excited? Are you pumped?
Excited, yeah, pumped, definitely. Bit nervous.
Good. Nerves are good. That's what my mum always used to say to me before I threw up just before piano exams. But I only ever made it to grade 3. So
It will make me feel much better now.
yeah, and you've got your vest on there for to show you're truly serious. Okay.
Yep, the race vest, not just the standard GoodGym top.
It's race vest from Lenka.
This is real. This is international level stuff right here. Awesome.
Okay, Lenka. Well, you've got 20:43 on the clock so far. So you're going to need to stand up to start this unless you've got a very interesting technique. JKB, I'm going to let you do the countdown here.
Okay.
Cool.
3, 2, 1, go. Okay, that is the first sock on. Very quick.
Yeah.
Foot has not hit the floor yet. That was a bit of a wobble, but
okay, that's 7 seconds on the halfway. Yeah. Very, very nice. This is looking sturdy. It's looking speedy.
Very clinical.
Very clinical.
Just tie that second one up.
Bash,
Fingers don't fail me now.
Whoa.
What's that?
18.21. That is first place.
Lenka, I didn't even know you'd started by the time you'd finished there. That was so fast.
Thank you.
Wow. That is top of the table so far. Are you pleased with that?
Yeah, definitely. It's good.
I think you should be.
Yeah.
I think you've got a good fallback if things don't go well in other areas. You just do that in front of people for money. Yeah, and you'll be set.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay,
Great
so
work, Lenka.
It's very close so far, I'd say, but how are we going to do on number 3?
Yeah, Simon, you are up.
Hello.
Hi, Simon.
All right. How are we doing? Good.
Simon.
Yeah. The laundry room.
Are you in an outbuilding / garage?
Oh no, this is my house.
Oh well, it's very nice.
It's nice. Yes, this is what people who don't live in London have. Big
houses or no plaster.
Yeah. It's nice though. We like it.
Hey, let's just say that. I mean, you've got a lot of room. You've got a room big enough that you're echoing, which is not something that I've ever sort of been able to boast. So you've seen the 2 times so far. It's definitely women on top as far as the GoodGym games go this evening. How are you feeling?
Oh yeah. I'm good. We gotta do it. It's game face.
Confidence.
Yeah, I noticed you've got a hat on. Is that making you maybe your center of gravity, raising that up a little bit? Is that wise?
My hair's a mess. It's got extra length over lockdown.
Yeah.
So got the old Parks hat on.
Okay, well, in that case, we wish you the best of luck. And maybe the peak will act as a kind of aerofoil, stabilizing kind of vibe. JKB, shall we count down together for this one? Do you think that'll work, or do you think that's going to be awful?
We can try. I don't think it'd be very fair if it does not work.
Okay, I'm reading between the lines.
I've also just seen in the chat, Simon, you do live in London, so sorry for that. Yeah. Right.
Sorry for everything, Simon.
Sorry for everything. We've just come on and insulted.
It's a nice house.
Shall we do a countdown? It's a nice house.
Just get on with it.
It's a nice house.
I spat on my microphone.
Everyone's having a go at me in the chat. Right. Okay. Right. Let's count down. 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Oh, he's got the neon
Very
socks
tall.
on. Look at that. I think he's a little slower at this point. Definitely lagging behind.
He can
might
bring
be
it
in the
back.
running for a second place. I don't. He's definitely not going to be first. But is he
No.
going to be second? 3, 2,
It's all to play for. When will
1.
the foot hit the ground?
Oh no, Simon!
Oh.
Oh my goodness, Simon! Simon!
Oh, Simon.
22:15 is maybe what the timer said. I wasn't really looking. And let's be honest, does it really matter? How are you feeling right now?
I'm gutted. I'm gutted, guys. I
Don't
try
be
my
too hard
best.
on yourself. You looked really good while you were doing it.
You're
but-
still on. You're still in there with a medal. It's all points on the table at
You're
the
on
end
the
of the
podium.
day. Yep.
You started on the podium.
Yeah.
So, you know. Oh, wow. We've got everybody
all on the
back
podium.
here. Lenka, Sarah,
Well done, Lenka.
Simon. Big round of applause, everybody, for these competitors, please. Wow.
Okay,
do any of you have anything to say to each other right now? Whoa, Lenka, look out. There's a man behind you. He looks horrendous.
Wow.
Champion.
Oh, I'm not ready to watch someone get attacked live on air tonight. That's not what I came here for. Are they fine? Okay, they're fine. Back to the sport in hand.
Okay, so guys, sorry, there's a live stream just come in from a GoodGym member. Okay, we got a live stream just to give it a bit of
Wow, that was huge. That was really huge. Gold, silver, bronze. Those are the names of the medals that you have all won here tonight. And in a very real way, everyone's a winner. But Lenka, you are the most winner.
Congratulations, Lenka.
Here's just a quick message from us.
Wow. When he says it's a quick message, he's not joking.
It really fills the headphones, that noise.
It's loud.
It's nice. It's loud. It's loud.
A few words from our competitors, because we've just talked over you the whole time.
We'll be back stronger next year. I feel like I got held back by my sweaty feet, so I'll work on that.
That's all we ask. Huge. Simon, any parting shot here?
I'm really sorry, Islington. I tried.
Oh,
Islington, come on, show some love in the chat. He's gonna cry himself to sleep. Okay, and
Trust
Lenka.
me, if there's one person that's annoyed Islington, it's me by claiming it wasn't in London earlier. So I've been told to stop digging, but I won't.
It's London's first 20-mile-an-hour borough.
Mm.
I know that because I drove from my home in Blackheath all the way to Ottolenghi yesterday to pick up my own birthday takeaway. And I will tell you, 20 miles an hour is slow. So you're all safe, but I'm not thanking you for it. Lenka, what have you got to say?
Go Richmond!
Richmond! Thanks, competitors. Give yourselves a round of applause.
Shout out to Tower Hamlet.
JKB, what's next on the menu?
What is next on the menu?
I believe it's an area video.
It is an area video. Yes, it's Camden's area video. Let's have a look. With sound.
He's making us wait for it, and that's good. I like that. I like that feature.
I'm excited to see what Camden have given us.
Okay.
Here's your pint. Go, Sally, go. Other way, Alex. Other way, Alex. Great. John. Hey, Katie. Down it, Ben! Woohoo!
Well,
So
it takes a lot of chutzpah to make an area video whilst completely drunk, and so I would
exactly.
say to Camden,
So
just
you know,
hats
it's
off to
they
you.
like their drinks. And,
Evidently they do, because that
yes.
was not coordinated at all. But drinks then beers, that was another
That was
example of the pure joy and cheer that goes on at GG Camden. James, could you explain briefly for anyone who's still wondering what actually just happened there?
So there was a drink at the top that went to the right, and then it went down. But then I think Alex then he then took it the wrong way.
It's like watching it again.
And then John then moved the drink down, and there was a bit of confusion. But then the drink did appear in the bottom, and then went all the way up to the top again. I'm not sure how many times they tried that, but that was the best one.
Has highlighted its core values in its video, and Camden decided to focus on the power of the pint there, for which we all applaud them. Absolutely. And we can see in the comments, Peter really wants a pint now, but he's got work at 4:30 a.m.
That's very early. It's a shame we're running behind, really, isn't it? Oh, well, Peter.
Yes, sorry, Peter.
Sorry,
he's going to
Peter.
need a drink at 4:30.
We'll hurry it up a bit.
Okay,
Yes.
come on then. What have we got next, JKB?
Well, we have got the relay race.
Okay, and
number 2, I believe. Yes,
let's
number
have a
2.
look. What's it all about? Oh, I don't know. There's not an intro. It's just straight into it. Because we know
there
what
is
it's
an
about.
intro.
There is. All right. You know what? I'm going
There
to
is
stop
an
talking.
intro.
All I know is
Yeah,
that
you have to
Joe
watch.
and Ben both need a break. So what I would say is just go while we're talking, because we're not adding any value at all. So
No,
just
we're
go.
really not.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yes, we have the virtual exercise relay. This is number 2, but I think it comes up and says heat 1. We've got 5 legs again: squats, lunges, jumping jacks, sit-ups, burpees, and they are passing a virtual baton between each relay member.
A virtual what?
A virtual baton.
Is that a French word, James?
It might be. What would you call it?
Look, Tom's moving us on, and he's quite right to do so. Okay, here we go. I think it started. Look at this.
So we've got Lambeth A with a toilet paper baton. Lambeth B with a wooden spoon.
Yeah,
the toilet paper's on the rake. Haringey and Tower Hamlets, I believe, both have invisible batons.
Invisible baton. That is a
invisible baton.
Invisible baton. Le baton invisible. That's very novel. We've got some kids joining in Haringey. Extra points for that.
So we've moved on
Lambeth
to the lunges.
Lambeth B are
Tower
ahead.
Hamlets and Haringey.
Okay, come on,
very
Lambeth
close
A.
knit, really.
Yeah, very close. We've got Sarah top right. We've got Nikki in the middle.
And we've got a headless man doing
doing
absolute mega lunges and
really
Tower
nice
Hamlets.
90
He's
degree
really going
angles.
for them.
Yeah.
They're all really strong lunges. There's nothing
You
here that
wouldn't
I
pick
would
a weak
say.
lunger. You wouldn't pick a weak lunger for
No.
this, would you?
No, if I was
Nikki
doing
in the second column looks like she's repeatedly curtsying to a king or a queen. Of
Shout
course.
out to Alison Davidson, who says baton is a pretty common word, isn't it? Yes, I agree. I don't know why I'm being pulled up on this, John.
They don't like you, James. It's evident they don't like you, and I'm sorry. Okay, where are we up to? We're still lunging. There's not a lot
I
to
think
say.
we're still lunging. There's a lot of lunging.
Oh my
The
goodness,
lunging
Tower
is over for
Hamlets.
Tower Hamlets.
Oh wow. Okay, the
So,
order has completely
jumping
changed
jacks.
here.
It really does. It's quite amazing. Look, you see the toilet paper has made its way over to Lambeth A. They're
Wow.
really they're
That's
just
amazing.
boasting. Remember, this was probably filmed back when the toilet paper shortage was.
That's why
was
there's
really
a
a big
shortage,
deal.
because everyone in
Yeah, it's
Lambeth
just
went out
Lambeth.
and bought some. Okay, it is
Yeah.
quick. We've got Tim. We
It's a
know
lot.
that he's got a shiny table, but has he got a good jumping jacks time? Sorry, that was tenuously.
Very quick.
Okay, Tower Hamlets.
we're
Here we
back.
go.
Yep, we're into the sit-ups. Tower
Medicine
Hamlets.
ball in the background of the Tower Hamlets video, just showing off how much exercise they do. Haringey straight into it. Okay.
There, Lambeth B using the baton.
David Ewens has got a long way to go from one end of the mat to the other there, because he is 6'19". I don't know if you know that.
He's
about
only
him.
wearing one. I was going to say
One
he's only wearing one shock, but that might be an ankle guard. So let's move on from that.
Yeah.
We're still doing sit-ups.
This
Haringey,
is height.
is height a benefit for this, or is it a drawback?
I think it's a
I guess
drawback.
you've got further to go. You've got further
Yeah,
to go.
exactly. David's got to travel 3 miles in between every rep.
Yes.
Okay,
Lambeth
Lambeth
B.
B has pulled it right
Straight
back.
into the
Oh,
burpees.
Big George versus Big Phil. Haringey got
it's
such
the
a nice
burpee off.
bouncy. Yeah, everybody. This is going to be a photo finish. What would you say about Techers here, James?
They all seem like legit burpees, I must say. There's no.
I've never done a burpee that good in my life.
No, my burpees, I would be on the floor about 3 burpees ago. And,
yeah, the problem with burpees, you've got to get back up though, isn't it?
I know.
Oh my goodness,
yeah, well, that's
Phil!
the thing. Slow motion, Phil.
Oh, LOSING.
And it's Lambeth
Phil
A.
can't spell it. It's losing. Wow, Lambeth. James, you talk.
Lambeth A. Lambeth A with 3 minutes and 9 seconds in first place there. So I don't know. Do we have? We might have to go to Tom Benson for this one. Do we have a final for this event?
Breaking news, guys. We do have a final. We have 3 teams left in the running. They are going head to head. It's going to be in the final section. That was the preview to the remix.
Preview to the remix. That sounds. Who is that man that we can't listen to anymore?
Was it?
With the,
I don't normally do this, but I'm about to drop a preview to the remix.
Yeah, no,
that one. Ignition.
I'm thinking of R. Kelly. There it is. Yeah.
There you
Sorry.
go.
Okay.
Cool. Right. So let's move on very quickly from that massive faux pas. We've got another area video, and it's a 2-for-1.
A Richmond and Southwark combo. Let's hear from them.
There you go. The brief was apparently to do this in 10 seconds, and Richmond stuck to the brief.
Okay, team. Give me an S.
S.
Give me an O.
Was that an S?
O. Okay. Give me a U. U. Give me a T.
Wow.
T.
Give me a H. Give me a W.
Yeah. That was an H.
Yeah.
W.
Give me an A. A. Give me an R.
R.
Give me a K. And what have we got?
Oh my goodness.
Wow. Wonderful.
When Dom Twos just shouted A, I wasn't sure. But then they absolutely pulled that back. And I would also say 10 points to Richmond just for the understatement.
Just Richmond, what else do we need to say? We're Richmond, we're here, deal with it.
Who are we?
We've
Richmond, thanks for asking.
Yeah.
Next question.
Yeah, we've stuck to the brief. Okay, we've not gone on for like 3 minutes like some of these other areas. We're Richmond.
We don't need to. We're confident enough.
Yeah.
Richmond. We've got the home of the sausage, even though that's Richmond in Yorkshire.
David Ewan sneaking into the Lambeth and Southwark area videos, says Darmesh.
He's actually too big to be contained in one area, so he has to spread across because of his enormous height and just the size of his personality and benevolence. So, deal with that as well, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, that was a bit aggressive, wasn't it? Sorry, Darmesh.
We're getting quite. Yeah, it's
gone Larry, hasn't it?
Watershed.
Are we losing our way, James?
It's getting angry.
Okay, come on, let's keep it moving along.
Be good. Come on, let's go on to an event.
Okay,
it's
I
the
think that's a great
5-kilometer
idea.
elimination race again. Brilliant. There's the men this time.
Yeah, let's
so
see those boys bouncing around like pinballs.
Here we go. So we've got the rules again. At the end of each lap, each kilometre, the slowest 2 in this case will be eliminated. Obviously we can't watch them in real life, so we have this high-tech visualization.
Virtual laser display screen.
Here we go. These are the competitors. I watched this video before and I realised I couldn't read them out quick enough, so I'm not going to try.
That's good. Top work. Who's in the lead there?
Quick lead.
Looking a
So
lot
we've got
like
Leo and Simon are in the lead, but we've got
Phil in a vest sneaking up. Yeah.
Yep. Couple falling behind. Obviously, it's very important to not be caught out at the end. It looks like it's Darren and Luke at the end.
Oh, it's Graham. Graham's
Can they come back?
Okay, we've got Tony, but who's lagging?
That's Darren and Luke, I'm afraid.
Oh,
they
Darren
are
and
out
Luke
on this round.
This was so fast.
It was very fast.
For
It's been sped
10th
up.
place to be 5:13. I know it's been sped up.
It's
but I'm
fast.
reading the actual times. Like I'm not.
Okay, fine.
I'm not impaired.
It was sped up. I'm just saying it was good, but they've sped it up. Oh yeah, next one.
Phil
it's,
bounding into the
Philip,
lead there.
Philip taking an early lead, but then
Tony
that's
causing
Tony,
trouble.
I believe. Yep.
Yeah.
Got James. That's James Gilbert, I believe, of the dog, running with a dog as well, which is very fast.
That dog's his mascot.
Yes, he is, and he's the
Come on,
dog.
Ian.
Oh. The dog seems to be slowing him down a bit. No, surely not. This is what happens.
This is what happens when you bring a dog.
When you run an elimination 5K with a dog, then I'm afraid that happens. So we have to say goodbye to James Gilbert and Matt Garnett, I'm afraid.
I would say, JKB, that's a shocker because we know those two and they're quick. Okay, here we go. Wow.
I mean, it's a very quick race.
It's a quick field. It's a quick field.
It's a quick field.
Is that Leo out in front again?
I think it might be. It's very
What's
close
Graham
at the
doing?
front.
Come on, Graham.
Graham's in real trouble. Oh, Graham. So it looks like Graham's out.
Graham, what happened to Graham? Do you think the dog got set on
I mean,
him?
maybe the dog. I mean, yeah, it looks like Graham's out.
Oh, that was so tight at the end there.
But
Graham saved it at the
done
last minute.
Graham
there.
saved it. There we go. Wow.
Wow.
So that's Tony and Ian.
They must be smarting after that. Look at that. There was 4 seconds in it in the end.
I mean, the only
Simon
thing
and,
is
Simon and Phil.
Simon and Phil
That
in
was a
front.
draw,
Graham,
3:37.
Graham's really had to, run for that last bit. So
Okay, here we are. It's the last, I want to say 4. Yep,
So we've
counting.
got Philip and then Leo.
Oh,
out
it's
in
Fitz
front.
in the lead again. That famous non-Londoner. But what's going to happen?
Not in London.
Phil second, Leo
Graham.
third, Graham fourth. But it's like
Graham's had it all taken out of him.
Phil in the vest.
And that is Phil. And Philip has won it.
Unbelievable form from Phil there. I couldn't see because he just looked like a dot moving around, but I feel that his form was probably very good.
So it's the final round. It's just a straight up race. Everyone gets eliminated at the end of this. But then the person who's first wins it. That's how the race works.
Oh, look at them. They are
So we've got
on
Philip
top
is
of
ahead.
one another. Yeah.
It's very
Come on, Leo.
close. They're both taking the inside lane.
Well, you would.
Leo's ahead.
Phil, it looks like it's all over Phil, James.
There's a whole lap to go though.
Yeah,
The
but
thing
now
about
there's
Phil
only
is
half
he
a
always
lap.
keeps it in the tank.
Oh, it's like he's in a
there he is.
trebuchet, James. This is going to be tight. What's going to happen? Place your
Trebuchet.
votes.
Oh.
3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness,
Well,
that is
Philip.
everybody.
that is
I
a
hope you're
real
applauding the
photo
screen
finish.
right now.
Well done, Philip.
Clap your screen.
Do we have more results there, Tom? I think we only saw the top 2 there at the end.
I think you're only going to see the top 2. Sorry.
Well, they're the only
Okay.
2 that matter. Ultimately,
Yes.
that's the spirit.
Bronze.
Of it, isn't
What
it?
is bronze? Bronze.
I've
is
never
just
heard of it. I use it for
nothing.
2p coins and nothing else.
Exactly.
No, that's copper, isn't it?
Is that copper? Yeah,
Doesn't
bronze.
matter. The people don't want to hear about this, James. They want to know about something else.
Something else? Okay, let's move
Whatever
on.
you were going to say next, I think. Are we going to go live to Phil for his reaction from winning, or have we had enough of Phil winning?
I don't think we can go live to Phil for a reaction, but there is a good gym that's just come in. I think Trev from Oxford has something to say.
Amazing.
Wow. There's a
That's
whole
all
crowd
for
around
you.
him as well.
Yeah, he's a popular guy.
So he's-
and
yeah, he is.
He just came in and he had to go on. I said, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Fair enough.
when the enthusiasm's bursting out of you, it's good not to contain it. You have to
He's
just
just
find
joining.
an
He's
outlet.
just joining the stream, and he's saying to Tom, "Let me on, or I
I'll
will
die.
hurt you."
Yeah, exactly. Right,
Both of the
JKB.
things. So coming up now, we have an area video again. It's Slough.
Lovely. Let's see. Let's hear from Slough.
babies and then the minion at the end.
I know, James, that you are a particular fan of the minion.
They're just, you know, they're yellow, they're wacky. There's so many of them. What's not to love about a minion? They're like babies, except they're on a movie and not in real life. And I love my baby, but sometimes my life would be easier if he was a minion or he was on a movie or something. But
they're always getting into capers, though, aren't they? That's the downside.
They really are. They really are. Babies and minions alike.
That was very gorgeous from Slough. I would say fertile
lovely.
bunch. A lot of babies.
A lot of babies, yes. A beautiful, beautiful music as well. Some nice, you know, the sort of xylophone melody on top of that really added a lot, and very wholesome.
There's a lot of love about, and it is very beautiful to see.
Wholesome is a word I'm seeing come up in the YouTube chat, and I'm inclined to agree. Great work, Slough. Should we do another race?
I was hoping you were going to say that, actually, James.
Yeah.
And what kind of race have we got?
This is the good one. This is the GoodGym boat race. Now, earlier, you said you wanted to see inside some GoodGymmers' houses.
I do.
Well, this one really takes us into the bathrooms of GoodGymmers. So
that's a risky place to be.
It's a risky place to be, and you'll see the different bathrooms on offer. This is make a paper boat and sort of waft it across your bath.
Okay, let's see what they've got.
Boat race. So I think there's 8 competitors in this one. Trev, Anna, Katie, Dharmesh, Amy, Sophie, Elise, and Rebecca. I said them all.
Ooh, you said Amy.
I did say Amy.
Hello, it's Trev from GoodGym Oxford. I don't know how quite you're going to see it, but we'll see how we get on with our hands. So
let's see.
Marks, get set, go.
Okay, James, we can't see what's happening, so you're just going to have to guess.
No, so he's wafting and he's holding the camera as well, which might be costing him a bit of time here.
Ooh.
We're going to have to trust that because we couldn't really see the boat there.
Oh my goodness. A Croatian captain.
Ahoy, sailor. So here we can see what appears to be an over-the-top wafting
lovely
technique.
tile.
Oh no, we're getting behind it.
And
really
a
nice
boat
tile.
mascot in the background there.
There we go.
Oh,
Katie
look
from
at this little pinky. Oh, she's sort of shooing it along. Just
shooing it along. Yeah.
Go now.
Go
Get
on,
out
boat.
of this end. Get down to the
There
other
we go.
end.
One tile there with decoration on. The rest are just there's a feature tile that's called.
Yeah, and it's
I'm Imi from GoodGym Cardiff.
Oh, look, it was pronounced Imi. Who could have guessed that?
It was Imi. Imi, that bath.
Now, I actually
That's
think she is just directly
jacuzzi.
pushing that. Imi, I think you're just pushing that
surely
with
not.
the.
I'm
Mind
just
you,
impressed
though,
by her bath.
it works.
Jacuzzi.
Come on, Dharmesh. Ooh,
Come on, Dharmesh.
okay.
Here we go.
Time for the remix. This looks
Very
quick,
clean
James.
bathroom. This is quick. That is
Dharmesh,
a
have you got some
rapid.
radox in there? 8.78 seconds and lovely blue lagoon.
I think that is
type
first place so far.
Hedges,
Okay,
hedges,
Sophie.
hedges. Oh, she's gone for the micro waft there.
It's a good technique.
Oh, it just rubbed along the side at the end there, didn't it? Come on, Elise. Elise is not used to coming second.
No, she's not. And look at the shape of this bath. It's
It's
sort of a
very-
normal bath, and then it's like, oh, I'm a shower. 13
Yeah,
seconds.
it can't make
don't
its
think
mind
that'll be
up.
trouble.
Come on, Rebecca Nellis. Are you as good at
Sure
this
will.
as you are at tin blowing? Unfortunately,
Hopefully.
yes.
You're better. You know,
No.
it's about the same. 12.89.
12.8.
Not bad. I don't think it's on the medals, though.
No.
Oh, just
my
out for Rebecca.
goodness.
We've got Dharmesh first with 8.78. Imi? Sorry, Imi.
It's Imi. There's no
9.48.
debate over it.
Sophie with 10 seconds. Well done, Imi. Your bath was great. We don't have a live final for this one. That was it. That was the those are the final medal places for that one. So yeah, Dharmesh, congratulations on your gold medal.
I know that Dharmesh is in the chat, and I know that Imi is in the chat. So can we hear from both of you? We'll ask you a question, and then you can respond through the medium of chat. Let's see how well this works.
Great idea.
Imi, how do you feel, one, about your name being so badly mispronounced, and two, about coming second? Dharmesh, pipe down. We'll ask you in a second.
Ben, that would have been cheating if they put the bath jets on.
Imi's gone to make a cup of tea. So that's...
Yeah, I think there's a lag.
fine.
Woo, good work, Dharmesh. I agree.
Yeah. So basically,
great
what we've
watches.
learned is that format doesn't work.
The format doesn't really work. No, I think there's
Yeah.
too much of a lag on the live chat. It's just a sort of a one-way thing from you to us.
And we can work with that. Dharmesh,
We can work with that.
Yeah, amazing. Truly,
Ben's
truly great.
showing me the rule book. I've got a document with them in, Ben, but I don't think it explicitly mentions bath jets, but it's very much against the spirit of the rules. Dharmesh says he'll answer a question. We didn't even try to ask Dharmesh a question.
Well, I know, but he's playing with our emotions.
Oh, Tom's cutting us up.
Okay, come on, Tom.
Thank God.
We're now an hour late. Okay.
Hey, we play by our own rules, like the boat race, own rules. Guys, fantastic. Give yourself a round of applause. That was
James, I'll give you
stuff.
a round of applause.
Okay.
But there is just
and
a
then I'll
fee,
give you
just
one
to give an
Sorry,
emotion about
Tom, James
yeah.
is giving me a round of applause. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you,
well
James.
done, John.
That means a lot.
Okay, but yeah, I think we've got a viewer live from Wales coming in just to give some feedback on the.
And a cat.
Okay, right. A cat as well. Exciting. We're getting it all in. Anyway, thank you very, very much, chaps. That was excellent
Thank
stuff.
you.
Had a whale of a time, TB. Thank you so much for organising. Good luck to all the future competitors.
That's all right. Nice one. Thank you very much. Right. Okay, so we'll do points at the end. But I think without shadow of a doubt, we just need to get the next people on, see what's going to happen. So first of all, coming all the way from the south coast, it's highly recommended by the GoodGym trainer, Katie. We have Catherine Speed. Hello, Catherine. How are you doing?
Hello, Tom. I'm well. How are you?
I'm buzzing. This has been absolutely brilliant. Lovely comments. Great videos. It's been wonderful. Are you pumped? Are you ready?
I am. This is edge of the seat watching all evening so far. I don't know what's coming up next. It's been very impressive. Great performances from so many GoodGym teams.
It's all over the shop. And your commentating partner, I'm going to introduce him. He comes from Tower Hamlets. Some people may know him. It is Ivo Gormley, sporting a very nice tash. Hello, Ivo. How you doing?
I'm very good, thanks. It's been absolutely extraordinary performances across the evening. So many memorable moments that will I'm sure remain in people's minds for many years to come.
Fantastic. It is. Right, I will leave you to it. But good luck.
Wonderful. So first of all, I want to say I'm absolutely honoured to have you, the founder of GoodGym, as my commentary partner. How has tonight been for you so far?
It's been an amazing thing to do. So many ups and downs, from the extraordinary emotion of Jen from Portsmouth talking about her miles from Mind was just amazing. Yeah. The area videos and Cardiff's one was just so heartfelt and amazing. And then the Queen popped up from in the Windsor one, and then you had that incredible Strava art from Lambeth and
yes, that
Liverpool
turkey. Loved that turkey one.
Absolutely
that was very
amazing.
Impressive.
Seemed to be able to do multicolored Strava art, which I've never even seen before.
No, I can manage maybe a straight line on Strava. That's about the best I can do up and down the seafront. So I certainly don't think a dragon would be on my list of skills.
What was your highlight from today's competition so far?
Well, as you said, Jen is one of my fellow Portsmouth GoodGymmers, so her video was a very, very poignant moment, I think, today, which is wonderful. But I have to say that boat race just now was incredible. If I had known more about it, I personally would have entered. My partner being in the Navy, I think I could sail a good ship across my bath, so I really should have entered that competition myself.
Well, there's always next year, hopefully.
Exactly.
As well. And it's such a technical sport as well, and it's so many different techniques. We're seeing there different shapes and sizes of paper, different styles of bath as well.
I know, and the captain's hat as well. You know, it's really going that extra mile from some of the athletes we've got today. That's what I'm really enjoying, the effort that people are putting in. The shoes and socks balance. I mean, planking for over 5 minutes. That's not something I think I could do. Certainly not after a pizza. So.
Yeah, absolutely unbelievable. The tension in the sock bin competition for me was just
I know the number of socks
memorable.
involved. Amazing, absolutely
Really
amazing.
impressive sock collections and really impressive accuracy as well. And just then finally between James and Phil, you just didn't know what was going to happen. It was amazing to see that unfold live in front of our eyes.
So, out of the events we have this evening, we've obviously got the women's standing long jump, the Tin Tower and P challenge, the duvet changing challenge, the relay final, all before the results. Is there something out of those events that you're more particularly interested in watching? Anything that you've got a particular person you're cheering on?
I think for me, really, the Tin Tower challenge, there's nothing like it. I mean, we haven't seen that before in these games. We don't know how GoodGym overall, what our training's like for that. How does it match up with our usual tasks? Are there transferable skills? I mean, a lot of areas do tasks that involve food distribution, so we might have an advantage in there. Some of the technical skills of stacking cans. So I think that for me is quite a highlight. But then I'm also really looking forward to seeing the remaining area videos from Islington and from Poole and from Warrington and Leamington Spa. So I think, we've got a fantastic 4 final events coming up, and really exciting about seeing what happens.
Yes, definitely. I think the duvet changing challenge is going to be one of my favourites. But here we will be coming up shortly, the women's standing long jump. Women, as we have seen, absolutely dominating so far in this event. So we've got quite a few entries for these people. If we can see if we can get the audio up and running for this video whenever Tom's ready.
So we will be seeing 10 competitors in this hotly contested women's standing long jump. We're going to have both indoor and outdoor contestants for this one. So it should be extremely exciting.
And we can see we've got a range of different areas there, mostly London-based, along with Trafford, Richard, Brent, Wandsworth, Southwark, another Richmond, some more Brent, Bromley, and yet more Richmond, really dominating.
And absolute standard rules. The landing will be measured from the back of the heels, and that is our first Salwa Warder, and she's done 153 centimetres. An absolutely solid start to get us going. This is Ali M.
Look at that, the length on that jump. I'd say that 196, I'd say that's a very, very good standing for being in the top.
Absolutely huge there from Ali M. Can Jane match that? Close to 2 meters is just absolutely huge. What can Jane do here? Is that coming to 150? That's not going to be good enough. It looks like to be pushing for the leaderboard at this stage.
And here we have Kate from Trafford on some lovely decking. Good little warm up there. Nice movement. Oh, good landing. Definitely a good landing. Let's see. And good distance, but not quite. We've still got Ali in the lead there.
Next up, we've got Julia, and we've got Kate from Trafford. And is that going to be challenging Ali M? No, 153, not quite good enough there.
Liz from Brent, nice outdoor field work there, and a bit too short, unfortunately. Very good effort, but still Ali out in the lead.
This is Monica, another grass-based attempt. Let's see what she can do. This looks like very good technique and a long jump, but is it big enough? It's not going to be good enough, I'm afraid. 141, not quite there. Okay,
Samia, another Brent. Oh, and over she tumbles, but still she fell forward. Definitely not back. That's the main thing. 146.5, very specific, but again, unfortunately, not quite long enough.
I'll be attempting the standing long jump.
Really confident intro from Sophie there. I think she has been training for this event. She's going to have another attempt at that. What can she do this time? That looks really big. I'd be surprised if that isn't quite a long jump. Let's see what the results are. 187. Oh. That's so close. That's the second best, so not quite as big as the 195 from Ali M.
And Steph from Bromley, a little bit of a tight space there indoor. Oh, bit of a stumble, but it's still a nice 137. Really good effort there, Steph. But Ali is our leader. Very early on, she set that high standard, 195 cent. I don't even know if I'm that tall.
Absolutely amazing. And well done to Sophie coming in second there. Very, very strong performance from Sophie too. So close at the top there, Catherine.
Very impressive. I mean, it makes me wonder, as I said, how tall I even am. I certainly don't think I could jump my height, let alone nearly 2 meters.
And only I think 8 or 9 centimeters in it there between Ali and Sophie. Just
very
really
impressive.
astounding.
Very impressive.
Very
We should see how well they come up next year, because I'm hoping they'll be re-entering and maybe we'll have a little bit of competition there.
Yeah, it's only these talents are only going to grow, I think, as time goes on. But yeah, very exciting to see it quite so close.
Yes, definitely. Is long jump something that you enjoyed in school at all?
No, I like the idea of it. But I don't think I'd ever had a go. I really like jumping, actually. Basketball was always my thing, and I was I actually did a lot of like trying to jump. All I wanted to do was learn how to dunk.
Jump. Are you quite tall then, or?
I am 6'3", so reasonable, small for a basketball player, but sort of okay for normal.
I think at 4.5, I don't think I'd be very good at basketball.
I once got taught by Jonathan Edwards' coach how to jump for basketball.
Oh wow!
And he was 5'3", and he could do a flat-footed jump from 2 feet and dunk the basketball. So that was absolutely amazing to see.
That sounds impressive. It's not something I'd be practicing here with my low ceilings, but definitely something that I think I'd be out and about down Southsea Common practicing.
Good stuff. So I think we are going to be moving on to another area video. This one is coming to you from North London, home of the Arsenal, with a population of 215,000. It's the video from GoodGym Islington. Fantastic stuff there from Islington. What was the main message that you took from that, Catherine?
I mean, to be honest, it's such a wide variety of skills that all of their members clearly have. We had baking, we had gardening. I saw there was a feline in there as well, so clearly some animal lovers, all while keeping fit. And that's Simon. That Simon popped up yet again. I mean, he certainly gets about this evening, that's for sure.
Really nice to see people going in and out of each other's areas. And it looked slightly creepy. Steve Coleman sort of emerging out of a flower pot in one of those shots.
I mean, I'm quite the flower lover, so I did quite enjoy that, to be honest with you. I do like slightly the surreal and anything with a plant, bit of greenery, and I love it. So I did quite enjoy that.
Did you see what the message was on the bread at the end?
No, I didn't. I missed that. Did you catch that?
I couldn't quite see it. So it felt like there was something important there, but I didn't quite get it. Maybe someone will reveal it on the.
If anyone on the comments is able to let us know what the bread message was, I can't even talk this evening. What the bread message was, that would be wonderful. We're obviously too busy trying to keep on top of what we're doing here. It's what happens with live chats.
Also amazing to see a bicycle trailer being used for some kind of good deeds there. And
yeah, definitely. Getting lots of goods out there, no doubt, in larger bags makes it much easier than carrying them using that. So very inventive there.
So I think we are very excitedly going to be moving on to the Tin Tower and Pea challenge. I think we don't have an introduction video for this, but it is the absolute standard rules where you will be having a stack of 6 cans. You then need to arrange those 6 cans into a pyramid, obviously only using one hand, and then as you would normally move 10 peas onto the top of your pyramid. Yeah, and I think that's most of the rules.
Covered it, yeah.
Anything else you'd like to add? What are you looking for in this event?
I'm mainly interested in what type of straws people are going to be using. There's such a different variety of straws out there nowadays. I think something else that's quite important is, are all of their cans going to be the same size? You've got pineapple tins that are smaller than chopped tomato tins. You even get tomato puree in little mini tins nowadays. So it'd be interesting where people go with that.
Absolutely. And how do you balance sustainability in terms of, are you using a metal straw? Is it a single-use plastic straw? Those are lighter, potentially faster. So there are so many so many issues to balance here, I think, in
so many variables
in this sport. And for me, I'm really looking for times of under 30 seconds to be competitive in this event. And I think we will be featuring some genuine split screen action in the footage here, which also lends that extra bit of excitement.
Yes, definitely. Well, we had quite a few entries, so let's see if we can get going and crack through and see how well some of them do.
So here we go, welcome to the Twin Tower and Key Challenge. I think we're going to be having Tabitha from Brent starting. As we mentioned, 16 competitors entering this event. It's going to be a fierce contest, and only the very fastest are going to see themselves at the top of the table. So here goes Tabitha, looking very solid, very smooth on that action in terms of the pyramid. Now let's see, it's a metal straw, a little bit heavier, but she seems to be managing very well with it, and that's speeding up very nicely going into those final few P's. When's the stop? Clock's going to stop. It's not quite there yet. It's a few more to go. And what are we on for time? It looks very good. I think that's, it looks like 28 or so seconds. Yeah, 28.9. That's pretty good on the clock for the first one.
Wonderful. And here we have Becky from Tower Hamlets. So she's using a metal straw again, but also a bowl here to contain her peas. Quite an interesting technique. I do wonder if that aids keeping the peas together. Let's have a look at her time. Oh, quicker, just under 27 seconds. Brilliant, Becky. Great time.
Interesting, you mentioned the bowl technique there, Catherine. So I think that's something that we're seeing increasingly in this sport. Sarah Wilson here from Portsmouth has got the headband there. This isn't something that you can just, you do need to prepare. That was very quick there. It looked like is it under the magical 30 seconds there? Just over. I don't think she'll be so pleased with that, Sarah, because I know she's a very good competitor.
And here we have Joel from Hackney, definitely got the same size tins and a slightly different technique here, keeping one arm firmly behind the back, looking rather smooth and quick. Certainly hasn't dropped any peas as yet, so hopefully this is a good time for Joel. Let's see. Oh, 29.1, so definitely under 30, but not quite our quickest.
So this is Steve. A lot of people very interested to see what he can do here. Very nice, leisurely approach there. He looks so calm approaching this. I can't see exactly. Oh, there we go. That's a bit close up on the straw. It looks like it's a paper straw, which should fare him well. He's got taken quite an upright position. So he's not taking a sort of full body squatting approach to moving those peas to the top there. I don't think this is looking like it's going to be a challenger for those for the leaderboard at the moment. A little bit of a stumble with one of those peas. Come on with that last one. What's the score going to be here? It looks like he's not too happy with that. Yeah, that's well over what we've been seeing here. Unfortunate to Steve, because I know he can do better.
Bad luck, Stephen. Here we've got 3 in 1 lovely ladies from Wandsworth and Lambeth included. Lambeth obviously doing very well this evening. Let's have a look here. All very good technique. I can see the lovely lady holding her hair out the way. Very important not to have your hair knotted up with those peas. That would definitely be detrimental. Okay, still going. It's going to be close. Look at that, all under 30 seconds. Wonderful work, ladies.
So this is Ella from Colchester. She's clocked up 119 good deeds in her GoodGym career so far. And that looks like a really nice array of cans. Looks like some chickpeas, potentially some fruit in there as well. And then those peas, just a slight slip on one there. Is that going to cost her? Because I think it definitely can put in an under 30-second performance, but I'm not sure if this is going to be good enough. A little bit of slowing down there. And yeah, that's coming in at, what is that going to be? 42.75. Not quite as good as she would want it, I don't think.
And here we have Esther from Poole. Lovely, definitely likes her baked beans. That's what we like to see. And we've got the hand behind the back. She's got a lovely tan as well. She's obviously been practicing this technique in the garden. It looks like this is the first straw we've had that actually has that flexible bit on the top. Everyone else appears to be straight straws. So I wonder if this will give her an advantage. Obviously, there's a stray pea there. Her last one. Oh, slowed her down a bit. I think that straw, I don't think that worked well for. Nice try, Esther.
Well, in this three, we can see John Shirley, who was sorely missed from the final of the tinny blowing competition earlier. But here he is trying very hard with his cans. We also have got two other competitors. This is getting very close. Very nice camera work on the right there. And it is advisable to use a yoga mat. What are the scores here? We've got coming in at 36. There, John coming with 42. That's not going to make him a winner of this one. And and there we have GoodGym Redbridge coming in with 100 seconds. So that's also not going to be challenging the leaderboard.
Okay, and we've got Jacqueline from Lewisham and Pauline as well, getting their stacking done, cracking right on there with those peas. I see that's a very lovely little, almost looks like a soy sauce bowl to keep the peas contained. That's a very nice talent there. And oh, she was quick as well. That was good. She looks very pleased. Oh, just over 30 seconds though, and 38 seconds from Pauline from Liverpool.
And this is last but not least, David Ewan's very nice side-on angle there. You can see what he looks like. He knows what he's doing. Big nod of the head there, but it's very smooth action. It looks like he's stacking those on there very, very quickly. He's got a curve in that straw, which seems to be giving him an advantage. He's also using the bowl technique. This looks very, very good. I'd be surprised if this isn't one of our top performers of the day. And let's see what the score is there. Is it going to be over? It's 22.6. I think that just clips it from Becky Gardner by only about a second.
That's incredible. Well done, David. David from Lambeth, absolutely smashing it there. 22.6 seconds, and wonderful work from Becky and George coming second and third.
Yeah, well, wow. I just didn't think that David could do it there. I mean, Becky's speed and just the smoothness in that. I think we saw her performance.
That was tense. That was really tense, and I definitely think the straws did make a difference. I think the paper straws did let some people down. I think Steve, unfortunately, the paper straw just did not work for him, which is a shame. But absolutely well done to our top three there. Those were impressive pea times.
What are your thoughts on the banning of plastic straws? I mean, it's a very contentious issue, but a lot of people saying we do need to move, and we do need to move towards metal ones. We do need to standardise, and that it's potentially giving an unfair advantage using plastic.
Well, I mean, if I'm honest, I stand shoulder to shoulder with my GoodGym Portsmouth buddy, Sarah Wilson, who was involved in that pea challenge just there. If I see you using single-use plastic, I will bop you over the head with it. Single-use plastic does need to be completely outruled. And I think when it comes to games such as this, it does give you that unfair advantage, as you said. It should be standard, metal, reusable and cleanable straws as well.
Yeah.
We've got to think about hygiene in the current climate.
Yeah.
Those wonderful straw cleaners that you can get, even which fit around the straws with the curve. And I think that's something else they need to address, isn't it? With the tin and pea challenge, not only the size and shape of the tins and the material of the straws, but is it straight straws or is it curved straws? Where are we going with that? So
yeah, well, I think you're sending a strong message there. We do need to clean up our sport, and this isn't good enough, and we do need to be moving away from those single-use plastics. So I think that's a good message for everyone to hear.
Definitely, and I think it's something that they could perhaps look into with the GoodGym rules next year.
And another congratulations to David Ewan.
Sorry to interrupt you. There has been a live feed into Dave Ewan's house. Sorry, just connecting you right now.
Oh, wonderful.
A bit of a celebration with Dave. He's a very happy chappy.
Fantastic to see. I mean, that's a typical David Ewan's celebration. I mean, he's a very, very impressive runner with over almost 350 good deeds under his belt, with over 6,000 cheers. So he's someone who is putting a lot into GoodGym, and also doing very, very well in terms of his control of the cans and obviously his pea management.
Definitely, and I think he'll certainly be getting a lot more cheers after the performance we have seen this evening. Very, very impressive. So I think now we've got another area video from the lovely Paul. So I'm very excited, another South Coast area, and I'm already excited looking at the intro there. That choo-choo train, that's got me. I want to see what's going on here.
Oh, and more lovely stuff from GoodGym, Paul. There, it looks like everyone having a lot of fun and really keeping each other company during these very difficult times.
Clearly, Monkey is in charge over there. Monkey is keeping that team together, and what a fantastic job he is doing. They all looked so supportive of each other. The rainbow colours were beautiful, the messages, the inspiration, clearly a wonderful team. And also I noticed some cupcakes on that run as well, so I might be heading down to Poole for a run or two when allowed.
Have you been over to Poole, Catherine?
I haven't, no. You know, considering I'm well travelled, I'm not well travelled within the UK, so I think that's definitely something I'm going to have to change and go drop in at some of the other GoodGym teams and see if they'll put up with me for an evening or two.
Definitely looks like a good place to visit. Thank you to everyone at GoodGym, Paul, for putting that together, and well done on all the brilliant stuff that you've done during lockdown. I think we are now moving on to our penultimate event. This is a sport that affects us all. It's something that we can all be part of. It's something that we all have different approaches to. What does duvet changing mean to you as a sport, Catherine?
I mean, it's not my strongest sport, I have to say. I can get very frustrated at the challenges different duvet covers can put you in. I mean, you've got the clicky poppers, you've got the buttons, and it's that dreaded time when sometimes you buy a duvet cover and the buttonhole is still stitched up. It's not been opened up for you. And when you're in a competition like this, that is something that really, really could knock you back.
I mean, I think we are going to see all of these different fixings. I think we will see buttons and poppers and potentially ones that actually don't have any fixing at all. What would your approach be if you were competing at this level?
Well, there was a trick that Anthea Turner, I believe it was, did on a Celebrity Big Brother many, many moons ago, where she showed the trick of turning the duvet cover inside out, grabbing the corners of the duvet and kind of flipping it down, and you're done. You know, you've just got to pop it up then. So if I had the right type of duvet cover, I think that's certainly a technique I would endeavour to employ, because it's just quick. It's grab, shake, and you're done. I'm quite interested. I mean, do we know if everyone's got the same size bed for this challenge? Is it all double beds? Do we have any single, any bunk beds involved?
This in the regulations is that it must be a double duvet or bigger. So I think we do have some entrants who will boast about the larger bed sizes. I'm talking, King, or potentially what's the next one called? Super King, or is that just cigarette?
Super King, yeah, Super King. No, that's the thing.
Right. So I think we may see some of that, and obviously that is a disadvantage to be using such a big duvet. But also it makes people feel good, and I think feel pleased that they've got such a big bed. So I suppose it's pros and cons.
Definitely. Well, should we see how they got on?
Let's start the competition.
Tense, very tense.
So a good performance here is probably under a minute for a duvet cover change. Is that going to be possible? This is Elise Austin. She's looking confident. She's just trying to find the right part. She's definitely focusing on the corners. She's now picking up the duvet and she's shaking it into position. She will now be shaking it, and that looks pretty good. 46 seconds is actually very strong as a start.
Very impressive.
I'm genuinely feeling really quite nervous about this one. So
nothing to be nervous about, Emily. Emily from Southwark, let's go. You got this. Nice white sheets. Very lovely decor in that room. Again, she appears to be going through the corners, shaking out, getting up on the bed. That's an interesting technique. We should see if the others employ. And 50 seconds. Very impressive. Very good time, but not in the lead. Second place so far.
If we take some time. Are we ready?
Set. Go.
So this is Esther from Poole. She is going to be changing the duvet in record time. She's been aiming to get this done in her practice time. She said she's doing consistently under 2 minutes. Just putting the final touches to there. It looks like this is a button duvet, one of the harder fixings to actually complete with. It's going to be difficult for her to finish this in a seriously competitive time. 1:43. It's a good time for a button duvet, but it's significantly behind Elise and Emily so far.
And here we have Lenka, the lovely Lenka from Richmond. Interesting camera work, but it doesn't seem to be slowing her down at all. Very nice job. Definitely a double. Looks like it's poppers or buttons. Not sure. 44 seconds. She is definitely our leader so far. Good little victory dance there. Let's see if she can hold on.
So this is Sarah Moore, 280 good deeds under her belt. She's the only person that we've heard of that uses this sushi roll technique. It looks like she's got either buttons or poppers. I don't understand how that even goes in, and she's shaking it already. 2 minutes 30. It looks like it's very well adjusted, but 2 minutes 30 is the time.
And here we have Sarah from Portsmouth again. I must say that's a lovely little stop timer she's got there. This looks like it's going to be a very good time as well. She's already doing up. We've got the final shake there. Oh, 52 seconds. Definitely good. Under a minute, but not our fastest.
And so we have Sean from pool and duvet changing, and as everyone knows, is huge in pool, very, very popular on the south coast. Looks like she's in the final shakes there and throwing it onto the bed. Is it looking smooth? Is it looking properly adjusted? She's still doing the poppers, or is it buttons? And it looks like this is now the final shake, laying it out on the bed in slow motion. Absolutely beautiful. Very nice to see. That's going to be very, very comfortable when it gets slept in eventually. That's 1 minute and 10 seconds. Pretty competitive.
Okay, so our winner there, it was an outstanding time. I have to say, in third place, we have Emily with the wonderfully quick 50 seconds. As you said, you got it right there at the beginning, Ivo, under a minute. Then we had Elise in second place with 46 seconds. But our winner, again, is Lenka with 44 seconds. That is very impressive. That victory dance she did at the end there, she was spot on. She knew she had it with that time. That was brilliant.
An extraordinary performance, and I think we didn't expect it with that particular duvet. I don't think that was the easiest duvet.
No, did not see that coming with that duvet. So that's very, very impressive. Well done, Lenka. You should be proud of yourself. And if you ever are free and want to come and change my duvet for me, I would say you could give me a few tips. But if you just want to do it for me, that would be great. Much appreciated.
Seriously impressive from Lenka, who's from GoodGym Richmond, who's also been extremely active during lockdown, helping lots of vulnerable people on missions. So amazing that she's had time to fit in the training for this alongside all her other GoodGym activity.
I know, her second gold medal of the evening. It's very impressive. She's definitely going to be a champion this evening, along with all of our athletes, obviously. But I want to make sure Lenka's in next year. Definitely, she'd be tough to beat, I think, on some of these challenges.
Really fantastic. So yeah, that takes us. We only have, sadly, one event remaining in terms of the competitive sport element of tonight. But we are very excitingly having our final area video, which comes from Warwick and Leamington Spa.
Hello from Warwick and Leamington GoodGym. My name is Becky, I'm the trainer, and I'm out today on my lockdown run along the canal. Really lucky.
We are GoodGym. We are GoodGym Warwick and Leamington Spa.
Wow.
That hit my heartstrings a little bit, if
Yeah.
I'm honest. Great choice of music there, I have to say. And I mean, it's clearly all still really coming together with those litter picks in the high vis and the gloves, and clearly doing some stops with the socially distanced chats with the cup of teas on the doorstep. Like, looks like a proper community. I think that's one thing, really, really seeing good community spirit there. It's really, really touching to see. Absolutely love that.
I don't think I've ever almost cried just looking at a sort of selection of street signs that suddenly seemed incredibly important. It was just amazing to see all that combination of all the different stuff that everyone's been doing, and the music made it extremely emotional. But well done to everyone in Warwick and Leamington Spa for making all of that happen, and for keeping each other going. It's absolutely amazing to see.
Absolutely incredible. And for keeping that pink hair during lockdown, that is impressive. I mean, my roots are coming through like nobody. So I want some tips from the lovely lady with the pink hair from Warwick and Leamington Spa. If you can let me know how you keep your hair that wonderful, definitely drop us a message again.
Fantastic. So very, very sadly, we are coming to our final event of the whole of the 2020 virtual games. It's I almost don't want it to start, because then it's going to be over soon. But it is the relay final.
Now this is going to be exciting. The relay final, getting everyone going. We've got 3 different teams in the final here who have really, really worked hard. So let's see who we've got and what they've got for us.
So we know the rules of this by now. It starts with squats, moves on to lunges, then star jumps, and then burpees. We've got 3 teams in the running. They are Trafford, Richmond, and Brent.
So we should be seeing some very good times here. Obviously, they've been doing very well so far. Let's see. I think we're going to have some nice split screen work.
Are we ready, team? All right.
So already you can see the amazing team morale of Richmond there, before they've even begun.
And it appears we have an honorary GoodGym member in the middle there in Trafford, helping out with those squats. Some very good speed there.
10, 11,
And Brent, very nice social distancing there, really impressive and good to see. Wow, those Richmond squats were so fast. It looks like they're moving on to lunges. They are. It looks like Richmond are taking the lead at the moment. Very nice speedy lunges there from Richmond. Is it the compression socks that are helping with that?
Good, yeah, those socks certainly do look like they're helping. Brent appearing to be taking their time a little bit, perhaps focusing on the technique a little bit more, which is of course very important. We don't want any injuries, and we want to make sure every manoeuvre does pass the technique test.
Absolutely, it looks like Brent there focusing on being very well hydrated. And there goes the baton from Trafford, and it looks like Richmond already moving on to the star jumps.
Wow, those are some speedy star jumps from Richmond, sorry, very impressive. Brent still on the lunges there.
It looks like Trafford may actually be in the lead. Let's see what happens when we move through to the burpees. It's going to be going down first to the burpees.
Burpees, obviously the least favoured exercise out of the ones in this relay.
And it looks like neck and neck between Richmond and Trafford as they go into the sit-ups. Sit-ups before burpees. That's I think burpees are the final move of this relay.
This is amazing. They literally are neck and neck. Brent, unfortunately, still on the star jumps, looking like they may be coming in for a bronze unless they can smash it out the bag with the last 2 exercises.
This could be the beginning of, I think, a long-term rivalry between Richmond and Trafford, who both have that wonderful sort of dexterity and ability across these various different, very challenging exercises.
And Trafford are off. We're back on that lovely decking that we saw earlier in the long jump, and they are on their burpees. Final move.
Very nicely executed burpees there from Trafford, not looking tired at this stage. But Richmond now onto the burpees too.
We're nearly there. This is very tense I think Trafford have possibly just taken the lead with that quickly passed banana baton.
It was, and that's it. It looks like Trafford have taken the victory. That is the final event, and it looks like, yes, Trafford have clinched it. Not by very long. It looks like under 20 seconds that they've won it from, and GoodGym Brent coming in third there.
That is absolutely impressive burpees there. Burpees is possibly my least favourite exercise, and they really smashed it out. So absolutely well done to everyone in the relay who has done burpees today. I'm so proud of you all.
I absolutely agree. I think also the technique across the board was looking really good there. It wasn't just about completing the task in the fastest time. People really putting the effort in there to get it right, to get their form right, all the way through to the end with some those very high quality burpees that you mentioned.
Yeah, I think people have definitely been taking their lockdown workouts seriously and using them as time to practice, getting the training in for such an important event. And it's just been such an incredible show up. This is just amazing. James there, well done to Trafford. You know, obviously they did brilliantly. Pauline Harrison, obviously, shout out to Trafford. Really, really good work there. Well done, Trafford, for getting the gold there on the relay.
Yeah, fantastic.
Wow. It was an absolute blinder, wasn't it? Star jumps from Trafford. Can you see the arms? Too quick.
I know. She was flying. She was flying.
It's good. Guys, thank you so much, both of you. You've made me giggle, as all of the commentators have. It's been you've been cracking.
I think Tom,
what was your...
just one last thing before we hand over to you for the result. I think everyone who has been watching today will be just, I think, in awe of the extraordinary organisation that has gone into to making this happen. I just can't believe the work that has gone into it. This has been a very, very difficult period of time for so many people, and what you've done over the last 3 months to pull this together, to have this idea, to do all of that work behind the scenes, to have that endless energy to bring people together, has cheered us all up massively. It's been amazing seeing those videos from across the country, and this whole day has been just this whole event has been such an amazing representation of the GoodGym spirit. And so thank you so much from all of us for putting this together, and also you've learned how to run and manage an online TV studio sort of single-handedly, which is another incredible string to your bow, whatever you call it. But yeah, so thank you on behalf of all of us for organising this, for going into a real office to actually be able to have the bandwidth to make this happen. Yeah, lots of these emojis for you, and thank you so much for all the amazing work you've put into this.
Oh, well, thank you very, very much. Well, I'll keep you on. I've got a few words to say at the end, but more importantly, who is the victors? I think we're all the victors, to be fair. But yes. Now, bake-off results. I've been told. Sorry, this was meant to be 2 hours. Now we're in 3. So the bake-off results are on the website. That's correct. Yeah, the bake-off results are on the website. So go and check that there. Sorry, I don't have the slides or anything to show you at the moment, but the results. So we had two competitions running in this. So let's just make sure I get the right slide. Okay, so in the Hunter Sidhu Shield, right? So this was the areas where we didn't have as many participants take place, but it was quite tense actually. But we had Wandsworth were next, and then we had Trafford, their relay points, because relay got you double points. So Trafford came in third. Cardiff, who were leading throughout pretty much the whole thing, but unfortunately got 0 points in the last 3 events, got 45. And the winners with 1 point, because their relay successes were the winners. So Haringey are the winners of the Hunter Sidhu Trophy. Congratulations to Haringey.
Congratulations.
And on the Kerry Barnard Cup. So this was areas who had a few more people take part. Right, so yeah, lots of points. Islington came 5th in 63. But in joint 3rd, Tower Hamlets and Richmond came with 69 points. Southwark with 71 points, and leading the way, the winners I think last year as well, Lambeth with 186 points. Congratulations, congratulations everyone.
That is impressive.
So we have Haringey, silver, Trafford, bronze. Lambeth, Southwark, Richmond on the top, but basically everyone's done very well. I think that's it. So just the Hunter City Shield this year has gone for GoodGym Haringey. Well done, Haringey. And the Kerry Barnard Cup this year goes to Lambeth. Lovely, lovely.
Brilliant work from all teams.
Right.
All teams.
It's been emotional, but no, thank you very much, both of you. I've just like all the commentators. They've all been brilliant. It's all different takes, and I love it. But thank you very much. It's been wonderful to hear. Okay.
Thank you, Tom.
Nice one. Okay, right. So that is it. Okay. Thank you everyone who's left comments, got involved, who decided, you know what, I'm going to chuck a sock in a bin, and who's decided I'm going to blow some tinnies on the table or whatnot. It's been really wonderful. It's been quite a lot of work, but I have to say a few thank yous, because this is I might front this, but this is definitely a team effort, and that's without a shadow of doubt. This cannot be done without people. So I've got a little video at the end, but I do want to just read out the comments. So first of all, the committee names will be on there. But yeah, you guys have been brilliant. I've got a committee for the GoodGym Games this year to help me out and to make it more a bigger effort. And everyone has been brilliant. We've had Tuesday calls, and they've been so supportive. You put a message out, and then just PowerPoint gets done. Anything just you ask, it gets done. And it's and also my original idea was nothing compared to what we've done today, because of the contributions of that. So it's been wonderful, and I've really enjoyed it, and it's been very good. I want to thank all the editors. Mark, who's part of the committee, has done a sterling job on so many clips. He's not an editor, he's done it. My friend Ali, Robin, John, and also Beth's stepdad, who edited the marching band. It was really good. The Tim Whiteley, who animated our logo, and Mark, who put the tune to it, and my brother, who designed it. It's phenomenal stuff. All these ideas only work when it looks really cool, and they make it look really cool. I can't do that, they do. I have to thank Steph, my partner, because this is great, but it does take over my life. And it's been 2 months. I'm delighted it's happened, but it's been quite. I'm quite obsessive. So hopefully tomorrow I won't chat about this. Well, I will do, but in the coming weeks. But it's been really good. All the commentators who've been just brilliant. I think everyone knows all their comments are fantastic. Lovely. The area video makers, thank you so much for just like deciding, do you know what, I'm going to make a Eurovision style film. They're all really good. Everyone's got a different take, and it was such a good idea. And the last bit, the marching band. Thank you for getting the band back together, Mark, and for doing it. So on that note, okay, I just want to I need to get the link up, make sure it's there. So you're seeing behind the but no, it's been a really massive effort. And sorry, and also Mark deserves a massive special mention for all the editing and work he's done, and also Chris Howson, who's put the website together. We've worked tirelessly together, and without that website, it wouldn't happen. So it's so impressive. Anyway, without further ado, I think sort of made a short little credits, but I just want to say, nice one, thank you very much, and I just want to make sure I've got it. Right, sorry, I'm not sure if this is going to be it. I'm just going to quickly watch it. No, it's not that. Okay, sorry about this. The last bit, me on screen, I've got this all wrong. Apologies for this. Right, so I've got to find the video. I've got the link I had is all wrong. So talk amongst yourselves in the comment section, and I just need to find it. I'm so sorry about this. Right, this is embarrassing. It's not the elimination race, not that. So YouTube. Okay, right, we are golden. Right, okay. So just going to put this up. Going to put this here. Right, okay. So finally, we are nearly good to go. Okay, sorry about this. All right, share screen. Cancel. Make sure I put sound on this one. Okay, so end credits. Lovely. Right, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you all so much, and I really hope you've enjoyed it. Yeah, nice one. Oh no, thank you.